he's completely disappeared. But a lot of the good homies came through yesterday, man. A lot of homies from Planton pulled up as well. It was
Oh yeah, that's cool.
it was cracking. You can get us going, Mr. Chris. Yeah, Mohawk Matt will be joining us here, and we're hot now, right? Mohawk Matt will be joining us now in about I don't know, maybe 20 minutes if he gets the water. Also, he's running late, so yeah, he's on his way. He's on his way. Yeah, no, but yesterday, I know you saw that picture I posted on Instagram and YouTube. It was a bunch of the homies, the ones that want to get the picture at least. That was a fundraiser for one of my little homies who's only 16 years old. His father got killed right there on right down up the street on Hatteras and Tujunga, like 2 weeks ago.
That's what the car wash was?
That's what the car wash was. But the I mean, it's a horrible situation. You know, you got a father who's been lost, but the way he was killed, bro, it was.
What happened?
He's just walking down the street, right, and a car passes. Like he's walking this way, right? He's walking down this way. A car passes this way, doesn't say anything to him, nothing at all. Pretty much stops like where the stop sign would be across the street over there, where you press the light to walk across. Mm-hmm. Gets out. His dad's just walking. He looked real quick when the car passed. Just you look and kept going. He's not a gang member. He's a paisano. Yeah, they shot him, bro. One of the guys got out of the car, shot like 10 times and killed him, bro. No, didn't hit him up. Didn't say where you from. Didn't have a conversation with the guy. Didn't have nothing. We're thinking, damn, this fool thought he was one of us, and we're walking. And he just did some.
And you said his dad was just paisito?
His dad was no way, shape, or form like a gang member or anything like that at all, bro. At all. I mean, the homies walked through there a lot, so I don't know what these jackasses were thinking.
That's what they thought.
Yeah, but that's some coward ass shit. Like hit the guy up. Like there's, I mean, right?
Yeah.
And to us, it was like. It opens up. It doesn't open up, but it could potentially open up a real bad can of worms where somebody says, "Hey, man, is that what we're doing?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we fortunately have a good enough conversation with the youngsters, like, "Hey, homie, like this ain't it. I understand, like, but we're definitely like mentoring them in the right way, as far as that goes, and like saying, "Hey, homie, you know what? This is fucked up, this and that," but. We don't get down like that. Only because somebody else is.
No, that's crazy. They're probably trying to get away. They probably thought he was from, you know what I mean, wherever it is right there. But yeah, it's you would think maybe they would hit him up something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nothing, fool. Nothing. So to me, it's like these fools are tripping, man. That's the kind of stuff that I speak about. That I say that the more we act a certain way, the more we're gonna lose whatever morals and values there is in this quote unquote gang life.
You're right when you say that. I've seen you say that. You know what I mean? You're right. But it's hard because like when I was younger, like you use the dudes running into the stores and shit. You know what I mean? Now I look at that shit and I be like, man, maybe I'll catch one of those fools. You know what I mean?
Right.
And punch him up a little bit or something. But then I got to think back when I was young, I probably would have been like, hell yeah. And a lot of these dudes, I mean, it sucks and it's wrong. But a lot of these guys, they're gonna, as they get older, they're gonna get wiser, and they're gonna not do that shit no more. But what you're saying is very right. Like, yeah, don't just run up in there and destroy the place.
Yeah, and I think it has a lot to do with also with like mentoring. Like yesterday, I saw somebody, they put a comment. Gill, I really mess with you. I like your podcast like this, but like kind of saying they get turned off real quick. Like when I posted the picture of the homies, right? And what they see, maybe from the outside looking in, even if you were from a hood, what they see, oh, you're over here with all the cholos. Nah, homie. When I'm talking to these youngsters, I'm mentoring them, bro. And it was a trip because how many older homies that were there with us, and they all pretty much had the same message to the little homies, man. There was like 3 guys, I remember, and we're getting their age. Like, wait a minute, you 12 years old? Like, and they look a little bit older, like 14 years old, but they're all tumbados. They're all, little cholos. And one's like, yeah, I'm from the boys. The other one's like, yeah, I'm claiming like and the other one's still on the fence, right? They're all in that phase. And I was like telling them, hey, homie, just my advice to you, don't do it, homie. Don't do it. You're going to have a whole bunch of enemies real quick. It's going to be a mess. And I said, look at all these guys, homie. And all the other homies were pretty much half. Like, I got homies that I would have never thought would be trying to mentor these young guys.
Yeah.
Which is pretty dope to see these guys like, hey, Gill, and some of them, hey, dude, how can I help him? Hey, I'm trying to do this. Hey, I'm trying to do that. I said, you know, at least as long as you're trying to do something, that's a step in the right direction. And it was kind of cool to be able to speak to these young guys. I know they're not going to sit here and just take everything you're saying, but at least it gives you the opportunity to drop the seed.
Yeah, for sure.
It's right talking to them, right?
For sure, yeah.
Because I think some people like I was talking to one of the guys from Victory Outreach, and he's telling me, yeah, the city doesn't like us for nothing out here. They feel that, you know, we're this, we're that, and some people don't agree with us like coming to places like that. But I'm like, where do you go to help youths that are in trouble with gangs?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to catch them while they're out there. You can't just sit there and be behind a desk somewhere, you know, up a four-story building talking about, oh, I'm going to help the youth because I'm just on the message. You got to be out there, and you know they got to be able to relate to you.
Yeah, for sure. Like when I see my little homies, I don't never like tell them, hey, don't do this, don't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll keep it real with them. You know, like if you're doing certain activities, it only ends a couple ways.
Right.
You know what I mean? So let's keep it real. Don't cry about it when it happens. You know, but like, yeah, you want to tell them stuff, like, you know. But I kind of just try to guide them in the right way if they ask.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I know when I was younger, someone that's not around every day comes up and starts telling me telling me something. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, or I'll fuck you, or I'm gonna fight them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And usually they'll be older, they're pushing on us, so I get my ass kicked. You know what I mean? But still, you know, like fuck you. Don't come. I'm out here every day. Don't come tell me nothing. You know what I mean? Until you're out here every day. So I'm careful to not do that. You know, and but if they have, you know, questions, if you know what I mean, if I see them doing something crazy, I might, you know, like, hey, homie, what's up, man? Like, chill, because this is gonna happen to you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You know what the outcome's gonna be.
So try to guide them in the right way, but. Yeah, it's weird. Like I said, I don't want to push up. You know what I mean? Like, I'll tell them, like, hey, man, like, your guys' thing, I'm here if you need me.
Right.
You know, I'm here if you need me for anything, always. You know, and I still know all my little homeboys. I know everybody. Right. You know what I mean? And I love all of them. Like, there's not some I don't like them. Oh, those dudes are cool. You know, I don't like that. I love all of them the same, and they're all good, and they look out for me, too, which is cool. Right. I can feel it. So I'm always going to try to give them the right advice, steer them in the right way. But it's kind of hard. I don't want to be that dude pushing up on them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
For sure.
You're better at that than me. Like I haven't figured it out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
No, for sure. I'm just kind of straightforward with them, but it's never a thing like, you know, hey, like yesterday. I'm helping washing and drying some of the cars, and I see all these youngsters. I said, hey, what's up, homie? We here to just be on the gram, say we came to the homies thing, or are we working over here? And you know,
I'm that one that ain't working.
Yeah. And then little by little, you know, they came, and even the little kids and ones that give me a sponge, here you go, and you know, you're working with these guys. And
just the fact that you guys are doing that shows that there's love and unity.
Oh yeah,
we do a lot of that. If something happens with somebody they're killed, or you know, we'll do a car wash for them.
For sure, homie.
And we have certain guys that are good at like coordinating it and stuff.
Right.
But everybody will pull up because we're tight.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's cool that you guys did that, because not everybody does.
Yeah. We're a pretty good community out here in the hood, homie. And to me, it's in the positive way. Like I've said before, you know, with like on that other stuff, nah, homie, that's what you are doing. Go ahead. I'm not getting involved in the day-to-day fucking politics of my hood. Wait, you know what I mean?
Especially because we're not there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So how am I gonna like not pass
throw my cuchara in there to?
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, you guys think if it's really bad and you guys need help, then come to us for sure.
Right,
know?
But yeah, and to me, it's just I think it's just the way you guide them. But it's also a good thing when you get, you know, older homies and younger homies like that, and especially when you got the older homies. You know, don't get me wrong, there's some that are still on that gangster shit, homie. That's what they're doing. But for the most part, most of the homies, the other ones are kind of telling these guys, hey, homie, you know, just it's not like before.
They love it. They love it when we come.
They do, bro.
And I can't always go all the time because I work. You know what I mean? I work, and you know, a family, all that shit, and everybody. Like I said, I can't speak for everybody, but for my neighborhood, like I'm always there for them at 3 a.m. if they call.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But it feels good every time I go with them, and you might take a picture and be like, "Whoa, who the fuck are those dudes?" You know, St. Louis signs all over the place. You know what I mean? I love being with them. You know, it doesn't mean the ones that are doing their thing, you know who they are.
Yeah,
you know what
for
I mean?
sure.
And they knew the job was dangerous when they took it, but I hope the best for them. I hope that they don't get killed.
Absolutely,
you know what I mean?
bro. We're getting washed up
Or go to prison for life.
Yeah,
you know, and then it's hard for me to tell them not to do shit that I did.
Yeah,
you know.
I try to explain it more as if, listen, homie, we did all that, so you guys don't have to. But unfortunately, right now there's just an uptick in gang violence and just gang activity, especially out here in the valley, homie. People may think it's not, but there's definitely an uptick. You can see the numbers are up higher. You know, there's just more. Yeah, there is, bro. There's definitely more activity. I mean, you can just look at the streets.
Yeah.
The only thing is,
there's a lot of more bums and tecatos on the street. That's for sure. I'm tired of those motherfuckers. You know, like,
hey, vote yes. What is it? Prop 6, homeboy. Prop 6. We vote yes, and we'll be in there. What's the San Jose say? It don't matter if you teach your kids that lifestyle, because they're either going to learn from it or your friends at school. Wouldn't you want to make change before your kids end up in prison? Or absolutely, but
hell yeah.
But I don't think it don't matter if you teach your kids that lifestyle. No, I think it does matter. I think if you're,
I don't know if anybody teaches their kids that.
Yeah, well,
they might grow up in
it. I think that's what it was. Back in our day, it kind of was like, homie, this is we would not look at that in any way now and be like, oh, that's fucked up. I mean, like in today's era, if you kind of put some of the stuff from back then today, people are like, man, that's really bad parenting. Like, you know.
Well, you know what? Like, come to think of it, it's gonna sound weird, but like, when I caught that case, and I was gone for a long time, I had my older son Jimmy, and he was like 1.5
on that case.
16 years.
Oh, that's a good stretch.
I kind of like looking back on it, it's weird. It's like God took me away from him to save him, because I had big plans for him.
Oh,
he was going to be little Droopy. You know what I mean? And I was going to make him live up to that name.
You're going to school him the right way.
And, you know, once you get older and you realize, like, how stupid was that?
Yeah.
You know, but I was like, he's going to get pussy at this age. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to get him jumped in at this age. And I never thought about this till like the last couple years, because my dad would tell me shit like, you're here for a reason. You shouldn't be here right now. Like, you're gonna do something. But so I started thinking about, like, not big picture, but like karma and everything happens for a reason and shit like that. And looking back on it, you know, I probably should have got life for that case. You know what I mean? It just didn't work out that way, and it worked out good for me and my
Absolutely.
And you know, I got to come home again. But yeah, like, I look back on it, maybe he took me away to save him, because he's cool as fuck now. You know what I mean? He's doing his thing, and yeah, but.
So in other words, if Droops didn't go to prison, your youngest son's outcome might not be that great right now.
Yeah, you know. Well, now I have a younger one that's 12.
Yeah, but
I'm there for everything. My older one, I wasn't there.
You're in a whole different mindset.
Yeah, completely different mindset.
And the way you raise your kids definitely is going to affect them. If he comes from a household where his tío's coming out of prison, his mom's is slanging dope, his brother's from a hood, he's coming out of jail, like the whole lifestyle like that, guess what? There's damn good chance that he's gonna follow that same route, because to him that's what he sees. He sees
that's what I wanted at the time.
I get it, bro, and I think a lot of us, when we were that young, we thought the same way. We were like, yeah, I mean, this is it. This is life. You got the blinders on. All this other extra stuff, it don't exist, homie. It don't exist. And I think a lot of people maybe can't comprehend that, or think, oh, that's just no, that was normal way of thinking. But now, fortunately, you know, like I've said, guys like you get now Droops, and you tell them, like, that just ain't the way, homie. I mean, I'm sure at one point in life you thought, yeah, but this is what it's about. I'm gonna come in here. I'm
for sure.
Like he even gets a smile because it brings it back.
It feels weird to not be in the mix. You know, something I learned too. Like, when you're in the mix, you know you're in the know, and it's cool. You know, and then you're not in the mix, but you still want to know. It don't work like that. When you're not in the mix, you need to shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Yeah, shit. So it's weird. But like I said, I'm super busy. So when you're busy, you're not really thinking about it. But that's why I love to go see my homie. I love it when we're having a barbecue or something like that.
Do you think that that's why you got so many, like, they don't want to be called DOs, so they would call them snitches or leva channels or whatever they want because they want to pick and choose? Do you think that's why so many people gravitate to those because they want to hear all the chisme in there?
Yeah, you know, it's the stories are juicy. You know, who wouldn't? You know, like if we started running our mouth about shit like that right now,
oh man,
fuck it, you know, like, man, we gonna get a channel now. You know what I mean? Like, fuck no.
On the way home, we get a phone call.
And these dudes are like I've seen it in prison too. Like I've been cussed out by so many PCs, gassed. They're angry at the situation they're in. You know what I mean? And they think of creative ways to fuck with us when we can't get our hands on them. But now, if you notice, they come out and some of them make the YouTube channels or whatever, but they talk about stuff they're not supposed to because they're already fucked.
Right.
So why not make some money before somebody catches up with them?
But it's
some of them, they were smart. I don't know what happened to them because they get like that for all different reasons.
Of course.
Sometimes it's fucked up. Shit happens. But yeah, if they weren't in that situation, they wouldn't be doing what they're doing.
Yeah, but to me, we're talking because a lot of the homies just say that, I'm their YouTube fucking guide. Hey, what's up with this vato? I was like, what's up? Oh, I know it. Oh, like they all are barely.
See, they want to know.
Yeah,
they want to know.
But they want to know who they. I said, "Fool, that fool's he's on that guy." I said, "Damn, I know it. That's why he's talking. That's why he's talking like that." Yeah, he's like, "But why are they beefing with one another?" I said, "That's the ironic part, fool. Right now, you got the same, like, quote unquote PC ones." Getting mad because this guy's telling a little more than I'm telling, but at the end, you guys are all doing the same thing.
Sometimes I think they do it to try to get more views and shit like that. And but one thing that I've noticed, like they'll try to justify their situation.
Oh, of course, you know what I mean? Of course.
And sometimes they did get fucked. But most of the time, no. Most of the time, these guys brought it on themselves.
But if you did quote unquote get boned down, no Diddy like that, but something went foul with somebody else and you had to go. Isn't that the opportunity to take to just walk away and live your life? Because when you're talking and speaking about stuff that you wouldn't if you were on the good side of your homies or whatnot.
Yeah.
Then you wouldn't be saying the stuff you're saying. So that kind of tells me that. But
they make money too.
No,
so you don't got to go to work. You could just get up here and talk. And make money like that. That might be a motivation.
The money's definitely the motivation. No, it's definitely about making the bread. I think to a good point that it's glamorizing prison again. I hadn't seen that in many years. It seemed like the prison glamorizing was kind of over even the streets. You hear a youngster nowadays, they're not like, "Fool, I want to go." They're like, "Fool, you stupid." Like
I've seen somewhere they sound like cheerleaders. Like they'll put on the thumbnail like so and so got hit in this prison, and then they'll tell the story like they know they're not even there. They talk to somebody, either somebody angry because they got fucked over or hit or whatever it is, or somebody that's still good that just wants to talk to them or hear his story out there. So he might tell them on the down low. But the bottom line is they're not there. They don't know. Because I've heard them tell stories about guys I know sometimes about, I've never heard a story about me or anything like that. But I've heard a story about something that happened where I was there.
You were actually there.
I've noticed that like it'll be partially right and then partially bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they
got to ad-lib a little bit of it.
Yeah, like they'll be on it and then they'll go off on some other shit and I'll be like,
you were like, wait a minute, I was there.
Yeah, for sure. That's happened like 20 times. I've seen that.
Really? Of all these guys' stories?
Yeah. And then there's some, I'm sure they're all like that. They got to make it more juicy. That's what gets people watching. That's
what sells. And
they can't be like Gill, $50, man, he wasn't paying, so they hit him. And, now he's in the
Do you think that it's glamorizing, though, the prison lifestyle?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
All right.
They'll say I'm not trying to glamorize it, or some of the stations, the guy will get on and he'll say, just before I start, I don't want to glamorize. I'm just trying to help somebody. You know what I mean? Like, shut the fuck up. That's what you're doing on there.
To me, I see a lot of it when I see them. I see like a prison hustle on them, just fucking running game and
Could be. Could be.
You know, making people think that some will, you know, make the part like they're good, this and that, but they're just talking about this. But to me, it's like, I feel like people are double dipping. With me, they'll say, "Oh, we never went to prison." I say, "Oh, man, I don't need to go to prison. Know that we don't mess with certain snitches. We don't say certain things. You know, that is, if you're really away from that lifestyle, then you're away from that lifestyle.
Yeah, you can't be butting in and then getting out. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, pretty much. I mean,
you can't do that. And then if you fall, you know, to the other side, then you're done.
Yeah,
you know, that's it. You know, but a lot of them are very angry. Like I
that's
said,
what
I've had them sing songs about me in the middle of the night. No. You know what I mean? Just so we can't sleep and
what?
Crazy shit. Sometimes it's funny as fuck. You know what I mean? But I don't want to.
But they're trying to get you out of your character. Is that what they're trying to do?
Yeah, because we won't respond to them unless for some reason we get our hands on them or something.
Right. But as far as
those dudes, some of those dudes want to get their hands on us too.
Oh, of course.
You know,
yeah, of course.
From what I hear, those yards are nuts.
No, I can see all day long. I'm not saying, oh, you're just a chump. You're just a punk. No, you're just. But to me, it's like, you know what? If you chose, it's like somebody choosing. Let's say, what is that when you go and you testify on something? The feds give you. They give you, it's like a protective custody type thing, but when you get a new identity, new life.
Oh, like witness protection.
Witness protection. There you go. It's like getting witness protection.
I think you have to have some juicy info for all
No,
that.
yeah, I get that, but I'm saying when they rolled it up, it was like getting witness protection, and then a few years down the line, you're like, well, you start poking your head out a little bit, this and that. Like, wait a minute, like
no, I was gonna say that sometimes they come back.
Like the Italian guys you were talking about. Which one were you talking about? The one that's always name dropping.
Gene Borello guy.
Yeah.
That guy drops names like crazy, you know, and even like homies that are good, it's like, dude, just be yourself, stop dropping names, you know. And that guy drops more names than anybody I've seen. I just trip out.
Hey, Chris is coming, Matt. Chris is coming.
Okay,
All right.
He's
like, all right. Chris is coming.
Oh, he's at the door.
Huh?
You know, one thing I'll say though is like, before I even went to prison, when I was in the county jail, my whole goal was to never become no good. I wasn't scared of getting hurt. I wasn't scared of fighting.
Put the camera on Droops.
I wasn't scared of none of that shit. But I was terrified of becoming no good.
Really?
Good looking out.
Thank you,
what happened?
brother.
That was be coffee.
I forgot. I got white boy. You want water? So I brought him some Viking water.
Viking water?
Viking water, bro.
Look, I thought we talked about these. Shaquille O'Neal got his own candy.
Oh, gee, that's a good one.
Shaq candies?
Yeah, Shaq candy. Chris,
Nice.
water?
Yeah, so I was terrified of that. You know what I mean? And I was willing to do whatever it took for that not to happen. You know, so if I got in trouble before and I wasn't gonna go that route. You know, like I didn't want people to be like, ah, dude, Droopy, oh, you fucked up, he's a piece of shit. You know, like I said, that was the only thing I was ever scared of. So if it meant getting hurt, anything, that just wasn't going to happen. It wasn't an option. I was willing to do whatever, you know. But I don't think it's like that anymore. More people are quicker to just flip over.
Good. Okay.
Oh, well, that's because
That's why they have a lot of PC yards now or something, and they'd be like, oh, because they have a lot of PC yards.
It's not as taboo as it was then, right? Since you've already seen the majority going this way, it's much easier to get on the bus and say, all right, guys.
Yeah, that's what I mean by it's a little different, you know. Yeah, like I said, that was like the worst thing that could possibly happen is if people were to say, I do Droopy ain't no good.
No, nowadays it's like, hey, how's the homie so-and-so? Oh, that's like,
yeah, you hear about it a lot more, like I said, but that was just the only thing I was ever scared of.
Wow, dude. Instead of saying, you know what, I don't want to be doing life in prison, your thing was
I didn't care about all that. You know what I mean?
That is the way, you know, we were raised in those days, and you guys that went in there and did all that time. I mean, what I'm getting from you is the same thing I get from other homies. That's what people say. Well, you act like I ain't active nothing. I ain't on the streets. I ain't nothing like that. But I've got many of friends like Droops, like Matt, that getting out of doing 15, getting out of doing 20. And I'm like, wait a minute, you guys all stayed straight, homie. What's his issue with everybody?
Wasn't that hard,
I didn't
man?
stay that straight. It took me a minute. I had to battle drug addiction, and I had a couple violations that were pretty gnarly.
No, but I'm talking about straight as far as you didn't roll it up.
You didn't become no good.
What's up with that mustache, homie? Yeah, I like
I've got
that
the porn
shit.
star thing. I'm trying working it.
I like that shit. Look into the camera over there, Matt. Damn, bro.
Ciao.
How you doing, player?
I'm all right. How you doing?
The
like
tickler? The tickler?
Hey, I excel in that department. My boy.
I like the hat, homeboy.
You like that?
I like the hat, brother.
Well, I brought you some new.
Oh,
color
there you go.
schemes for you.
That's my sponsor right there. My unwritten
Gill,
sponsor.
you're
Sullen
sponsored
shirts,
by
huh?
Sullen Clothing.
Shout out to Sullen. Shout out to Jeremy. Everybody over there.
We're just going down a couple of rabbit holes, homie. Yeah. What do you guys want to talk about over here?
Wait, what was this thing the other day we were talking about? He brought up some old school shit. Gil texted me the other day.
Oh,
He
yeah.
brought up Gumby's. Remember Gumby's? The neighborhood?
No.
Come on.
He probably
I knew
wouldn't.
Shaking
What-
Cat
what-
Midgets.
I remember Shaking Cat.
Bro,
yeah.
10 punk rockers went at it with Soundfed with that neighborhood. Rockabilly
yeah,
dudes.
Shaking
that's
Cat?
right.
They held their
Shaking
ground
Cats,
right
yeah,
there.
bro. That's right.
I remember there was a few of those
There's a
fools
few
in
of
the
them by
county.
you that lived on Orion. Look at Gil opening the shack. Can we talk about Shaquille O'Neal? What's going on, player?
This fool, we got the Shaquille O'Neal head,
Wanna
bro.
try some?
No, I'm good, thanks. Okay, no, I remember that there was a
Yeah.
couple of them in the county, and they would kind of get the blues a little bit.
Oh,
on the
yeah,
down low,
bet,
you know what
bro,
I
I
mean?
bet.
Then they turned to Shaking Cat Midgets.
You still
Yeah.
around?
But
Oh,
what'd
I
you
think
say?
they are, actually.
Gremlins? What'd you say?
Gumby.
Gumby?
Yeah, there was a hood called
Where the
Gumby.
hell was
Gumby
that?
13 or something
Gumby's
like that.
12, brother.
Gumby's 12,
No
yeah.
disrespect to them. Like I
No,
just didn't.
they're no longer around.
okay.
I was actually gonna do a piece this weekend, but I ended up doing it live with Chris. So Gumby's 12 is by far the most multicultural gang you will ever see. I swear to you, I was around when it started.
Were they from North Hollywood area?
They actually did. They started in North Hollywood, but by Walter Reed, where by Walter Reed, you're turned into Studio City.
Yeah, that's
So
Junior High, right?
they were the kids that were actually coming down Ventura.
Okay.
So there was a movie, I could never find it. There was a movie in the 90s. If
There
anybody
is.
in the comment section, there was a movie in the 90s. White boys were dressed like cholos. They
Yeah.
came from middle class suburban families, and I mean all of them, and they all started like straight gang. That was them. It was
But what happens with gangs like that is they start like right on the walls, and then they run into a real gang.
well,
Yeah.
And then it's over.
Yeah.
there's a whole piece you can find it on LA Times. You just put in Gumby's 12 gang, and when I was doing my research, and sure enough, popped up 1995. It was an article.
See, well, I missed the 90s.
Yeah.
I was gone for the
See,
whole
it brought me
90s.
up. I went down memory lane because when he brought up that, I was reminded of Mickey Mouse Club. Remember Everlast, the rapper from House of Pain? Mm-hmm. He was Mickey Mouse Club, West Valley. There was Little Rascals, a white boy blood gang. There was that interracial gang in Panama
white
City
boy
called
blood gang?
Yeah, Little Rascals. And there was also, remember, Every Woman's Fantasy had white boys,
Every
blacks.
Woman's
Remember
Fantasy.
EWF?
Is this
yeah.
all in the 90s? Cause
Yeah,
bro.
Tribal Love. Tribal Love in Panama City. There's a bunch of these little gangs.
Tribal love.
No, yeah, these were
baby.
gangs. I went at it with them in the camp. I had a couple fights with some of them dudes in camp.
Tribal
Yeah?
love.
Yeah, TBL. There's a bunch of these little small things like that. And then I
See, I missed
reminded
all
me
that.
of Brick
I had
City,
no idea until
Orcas,
just
Northside
right now.
Orcas,
Criminals.
I remember
Orcas,
Orcas and
Yeah.
West Side Criminals. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, West Side Criminals.
Is it West or North Side? I thought
No,
it was
West
North
Side.
Side.
It was
West Side?
West Side Criminals.
West Side Criminals was when they broke up. The majority went to Vineland,
Okay.
and a few went to our hood.
I mean, Claude Tone too, no?
Oh, look at someone said in FFF. I remember
Yeah.
that was a punk rock gang.
Fight for freedom.
FFF ended up becoming a skinhead gang in Tahunga, Sunland area. There used to be a punk rock gang turned skinhead gang.
Yeah, that was
said
actually a
Hollywood
big gang.
Rat
Georgie
Patrol.
Moss. Shout out to Georgie Moss. He was at your event right here at the North Hollywood HR Park.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's part of Vicky Outreach now.
All right,
Yeah,
yeah.
those guys are good people.
No,
right
they're
there.
real good people.
Hollywood Rap Patrol, yup.
Hollywood.
Definitely Hollywood
I
Rap
never
There
Patrol.
was
heard
all
of that.
kind.
Or there was like Burbank Punk Organization.
Yeah,
become
BPO.
Burbank
BPO.
Okay, I
Dressing.
heard of that.
Burbank Primeros.
My cuñado, rest in
Yeah,
peace,
Burbank.
was from Burbank.
Burbank
Wow.
Primeros. Yeah, there was a lot, but the Gumby's one, I remember this guy. I think it was like Big D. He was a Moreno. This is white guy, bro. You would know him if I showed him. He was in the movie Stargate, the original one. Oh, I can't remember his name, but
Stargate's where the guy goes to, he makes friends with the alien.
He hung out.
Oh, I
He hung
seen
out
that
with
movie.
what's the name?
Oh, that show.
What's the name was allegedly from Gumby's 12. The young fool from
Sandlot.
No, the young guy from Married with Children.
Oh, David Faustino.
Bud Bundy?
So trip out.
Yes,
I went to
yes,
Holmes.
Bud.
Yeah. I went-
okay, why 12 though? Is there only 12 of them? or something?
Maybe.
You know what? I've never. That's one thing. And we went.
There ain't no 12th Street over there.
Even in
No.
even in the article, they couldn't figure out why Gumby's. And I know why Gumby's. You know why
Why?
Gumby's?
Why?
Because they moved around weird.
No, I know Gumby's.
They ate something weird or something?
Gang United Mafia Boys Young and Strong. That was their
How
name,
the
bro.
Oh, damn.
Gang United Mafia Boys Young and Strong.
Did
Gumby's.
the article tell you that? Where did you get
No,
that?
the articles. I remember when they started, bro.
It reminds me of YBR. Remember Young Boys
Young Boy
Reefa?
Reefa, yeah, Van
Yeah.
Nuys. They're still out here, but they're still.
Are they?
Yeah, they're out more like in the West Valley now.
Yeah,
I heard.
West Valley,
I heard,
Barcelona.
I heard they moved like
Well,
you
right
go.
there in my neighborhood, there was a little stoner gang called Party Boys, and they used to fight with the young boys. So we'd want to
Yeah.
get them too, of course.
Okay.
You know, most of those dudes end up getting to my neighborhood, but there was a lot
Let's
of stoner
keep it
gangs,
real. You
like
guys
in
are-
the 80s, mid
Hey, you
80s.
guys are bullies. They're extreme bullies.
You guys are bullies, bro. You guys are bullies and
talking
Sepas?
about. Can't help
God, have we talked about this enough?
No.
Horrible customer service.
Oh,
in the
damn.
90s.
Oh, he's back.
Bro.
Hey, he scarred
Groupies
this
hood,
guy, bro. You
These
scarred
guys
him,
are
bro.
not the hood you pull up and introduce yourself.
I'm just trying to buy some
Man,
drugs
he
here,
probably
bro.
came begging. That's what it is. You probably
Let's
came
just say
begging.
I might have had a crack problem in the 90s. A slight.
get your shit and
but
get out.
still, homie, I mean, god damn, bro.
They think
man.
they think I'm playing when I say Bud Bundy. Not Bud Bundy was.
David Faustino. He lived on Parthenia and Louise
Didn't
in
he
those
become,
nice houses.
Damn, Parthenia and Louise.
So I went to Holmes Junior High. My high school buddy.
I went to Holmes Junior High.
Yeah, my high school friend lived next door to him.
Right.
He lived right there on Parthenia and Louise. And those nice houses, you know what? I think Richard
That's where Richard Pryor lived.
Richard Pryor had a house right there. Yeah, so right those houses.
I had a
And
friend
he was,
named Ed who lived right next door to Richard Pryor's house.
And my buddy Walter lived right next door to Bud Bundy. He was cool. He had a badass girlfriend, a BMW. He had that club called Ballistics for teenagers they were allowed to go to.
Ballistics?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm looking for the cast to see if I can catch that other guy, bro. But yeah.
Didn't Bud Bundy try to become a rapper too? What's his
I
name?
wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
No, he did. He did.
Where's this guy?
All I can say is Married with Children.
That was
Hands
the
down,
shit. That
One of
was
the
the
best TV shows in American
Yeah,
history.
because I tripped out. I was watching a show, and he still does like the guy still does acting. He just does like more like the sci-fi channel, like that
Does he really?
that level. Yeah, I told my wife, "Oh, that's that guy from Gumby's." She's like, "Get out of here!" I said, "No, that white boy was from Gumby's. Now he's a grown ass man, but
Yeah.
straight weirdo, straight actor like Bundy, just on a little
Were they
bit."
cholo?
They were cholos. Yeah, they were a mixture of cholo mixed with a little bit of Crip.
So you know what it reminds me of? Like, it reminds me
I'm not
of,
lying, bro.
It reminds me of Colors. That gang 21, 21st
No,
Street, where they had the
2-1
blacks, the whites, and the Mexicans.
No, but 2-1 was like a Southside gang.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it was 2-1. Yeah. There you go, homie.
I think they were trying to be like, you know, a real gang. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a number that.
Yeah, no,
you know,
21 was an essay gang, but just had like what
Yeah.
the kind of the makeup that you would have.
They had the white
in the
dudes,
90s,
couple
bro.
black dudes in it.
But these guys, no. What separated Gumby's 12 was because it was like that movie. The majority of those kids, and they were kids back then, came from nice middle class families. I'm telling you, they came up
In
from
that
the
area you're
mature
talking, that's above. That's middle to. That's upper middle
that's
class.
upper middle
Yes.
class.
Sherman Oaks has always been upper
honest,
middle
too,
class.
to me,
Well,
that's
that's where
rich as fuck.
Walter Reed is at. Once
Yeah.
you hit Walter Reed, you go on the other side of the one.
My dad went to Notre Dame when it was co-ed right there on Riverside
Okay.
and was Riverside and Woodman.
Yeah,
My
it's
dad
around
grew
there.
up right there. My dad grew up on Van Owen and Woodman. So it's like Van Nuys
You know,
slash.
Mateo just
Yeah,
got in my 12-year-old son Mateo. He got invited to a sports thing at Notre Dame,
Bro, if-
Like in the next week or so.
My dad went there. It's a phenomenal school. It's like
Yeah,
Shaman.
well, it's not
if
for
you
school.
can get to one of those
It's
schools,
for
your
like,
future's
it's like a sports thing, and
Yeah. Oh, I
that
think-
means they're
okay.
looking at him. You know what I mean? So
His kid
that's a
tried-
really
his
cool
kid
thing.
tried out for Chaminade not too long ago.
Huh?
Didn't he try out for Chaminade or he played against Chaminade?
No, he plays AAU basketball.
Oh,
He plays
okay.
for LA
shit,
Basketball
all right.
Club. Shout out to LA Basketball Club, all the coaches, all the kids.
Hey, how about them Dodgers, though, baby? How about them Dodgers, though? We didn't do a podcast all week of the Dodgers.
Yeah,
know.
we were supposed to do it last week.
The homie canceled on us twice. Nah, man. Good Dodger game. I'm not leaving the house tonight.
Yeah,
man.
dude. They-
I texted him I was going to come watch it with
Yeah.
him, and he
he
ghosted
thought
me.
I was gonna
He
go to
ghosted me.
I did ghost you, bro.
Yeah,
He thought I was gonna go, and actually I ghosted you for go.
Yeah.
Remember, I was busy, bro. I was like, no, we can't have it, dude. It's a Dodger game.
Yeah,
That's why everybody stayed home.
We watched it almost every game at the shop.
really?
At the shop, SoCal Tattoo. Come over
That
there.
last game, dude. What a choke
Yeah.
from New York, bro.
That was great, man. They fucked up by making errors.
Yeah, it was just that one error, and it was like when you go watch a Little League game, and all of a sudden all the kids are dropping the balls. All the kids are doing this.
The announcer said it too. Like Dodgers are too good to be like giving it.
That's a
giving up
very
errors
good.
And shit
That's
like
a
that,
very
you
good
know?
put together team.
Yeah, no, the Dodgers were playing like
Otani's going to be pitching next year. And supposedly,
Yeah,
he's
imagine,
badass.
bro.
I don't want to be racist. But they got
They-
a bunch of good white boys in it.
they were playing. They were actually Puerto Ricans for now.
My bad. My bad. Dominicans. My bad. Dominicans. And,
They're Dominicans and Puerto Ricans, bro. No,
That fool Freeman, I don't know what he is,
Nah,
but
he's
that
a widow.
motherfucker's the MVP.
yeah, he
He's badass.
deserves every bit of it, dude. And I think
did the
he's
damn
actually
thing.
he was having issues with his one of his babies. I think
Oh, no.
I think early in the year, yeah, he had some kind of sickness.
Really?
So yeah, that guy's been going through the ringer, and now to the kid getting better and all. I mean, dude, he just set the tone. He set the tone with the grand slam, and it wouldn't have been a great grand slam if they would have lost. But they won the games in the fashion that they won the games.
That remind me
Yeah.
of Kurt Gibson.
Yeah.
There's difference, but you know, and I think his was a walk-off. Kurt Gibson's wasn't. We used to I think it was Hershiser had to come out and pitch that last inning.
I think Kirk Gibson's.
I don't think it was a walkout.
Well, I think it was.
I could be
It
wrong.
wasn't a grand slam.
No, it wasn't a grand slam.
No, but it was. Let me see. It was the first game, '88. They were playing. No, they were playing at home.
Yeah.
And at home, you get the last
no.
ups, no?
Yeah.
No, but I think it was in the 8th that he did it.
No, it's a night. Look up Kirk Gibson's grand slam or slam.
Like I said, I could
fucking
be
love
wrong.
Kirk
I could
Gibson.
be wrong.
That's what we
I used
find
to
out
have
over
But
here.
if I'm right, fuck off.
But if I'm right, yeah. OG Moses hit, invest in your youth, rebuild community and trust, create jobs, support. Yeah, it's true, but it takes money to
I was gonna say,
that,
easier
bro.
said than done.
Yeah, it takes.
I don't think. And he's saying some guy was tagging. I watched the videos because I have I'm technically involved in the graffiti industry,
Yeah.
and they don't. He wasn't tagging. He was just on a building drunk. I think.
Who's that?
The guy that fell off the
Oh,
building
the guy who
during
fell
the-
off
during the parade. Yeah.
Yeah, he must have.
Oh,
That's
really?
what
I
I
didn't
thought.
even
He was
know
drunk.
about
Yeah.
Hey, but they were pocket checking the guy, dude. What's
Yeah, that
wrong
was
with people,
foul. I
bro?
watched the videos.
That
Like,
was crazy.
well, I think they were
Who
looking
does
for his ID. You know?
Bottom of the night.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, I can fuck
no.
up. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, because it had to be because they won the game after that. That was it. They had won the game. And that's when you get the. Kirk Gibson one was I think a little more special
Because he fouled it off like
no
times before he hit
because
it
he didn't play that game.
Yeah, he was hurt.
He was hurt. He was hurt pretty bad. He had and he was like one of their best hitters, obviously.
Yeah.
And they sat him for the whole thing, and they actually brought him out just
Pinch
to
hit.
just to
What
pinch
was
hit.
Kirk
Remember,
Gibson?
he
He
fouled
was a
it off
catcher, huh?
like
Who?
8, 9
Kirk
times.
Gibson.
I don't know if
Was he a catcher?
I
wasn't a
don't think
catcher.
he
What did he
was
play?
a
First
catcher.
base? No, he was
First base or outfield?
Yeah,
Was he?
I don't think he was a
Why did I
catcher
think
though.
He was a catcher, man. I'm thinking of Mike Piazza.
Mike Piazza.
He was a
yeah,
catcher.
That's
Mike
what I'm
Piazza.
thinking of,
Yeah, he was a catcher.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, that one was it was almost like that movie. There's a movie about what is it? The Natural, I think it's called.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I see now.
Where he's hurt and he comes out to hit, and that's what he did, bro. He won.
like Kirk
He
Gibson.
won that, and I think that kind of break the spirit. Same thing happened in New York with that grand slam, bro. That was just like, is this the kind of series it's gonna be in?
It was.
It was, bro.
It
It was, bro. All right. Oh yeah, bro. I heard somebody fell off the building after the game trying to tag
I
up.
don't think he was tagging. I think he just fell.
Oh, that poor guy, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, come on, you're drunk and you're climbing over. Do
no,
you see
I
it? 'Cause that
get
was
it, bro.
no disrespect, but that
You
was
seen
not
the
a smart
firework
move.
one too, where the dude blew his hand
Yeah,
off?
what an idiot! I see that all
Motherfuckers
the
go
time.
crazy.
Homie, I don't touch fireworks even on 4th of July. They're way away from me.
I'll light him
man,
off, but I'm
these
gonna throw. I'm
kids.
not gonna hold the motherfucker.
But he didn't hold it for that long. I thought people was like, hey, he's
Yo,
he's
it's
just
like,
like a
yo,
quick
you
ass
can't
fuse
hold
or
those
something.
fucking. I don't even hold a
thing
sparkler at
went-
my
you
age.
seen his hand?
oh, bro, gone.
He was in
Oh.
shock just looking at his hand. Like,
I'm in shock, wondering how dumb he is. I mean, come on. At this age, we know damn well you don't play with shit like that. Come on.
Yeah, the fans were tripping, bro. They got completely out of
Well,
hand.
like you saw, I was commenting on all them things. Like that next day when they're destroying mom and pop shops, they didn't hit
Yeah, that shit
Walmart.
ain't
They
cool.
destroyed some ladies.
Yeah, you told me that. You
That's so
told me.
disrespectful. You ain't, and it's always. Here we go again. It's always Edgar's. It's a group of Edgar's.
It wasn't even-
They're burning buses. What is a bus driver? Now the poor bus driver got no
Yeah,
job. He's a
dude.
part of LA. Come on now.
It's the mob mentality, fool. It's the mob
Yeah.
mentality. Get more people. They're drunk. They're smoking. More. Fuck it. So
Yeah.
after that,
You know
more.
what it is too? Like when you have situations like where they riot and shit like
Oh
that.
yeah, for sure.
You know, it's a lot of times people are like life's hard. Life's hard for them.
put the
you
number
know
up
what I
there,
mean?
Chris, in the
I mean,
corner.
It's not a cop out. I mean, I'm not trying to make it a cop out. I'm just trying to understand like why they just start breaking shit, you know? And a lot of times like
I understand it more when, like, let's
When
say
you're
a cop has
frustrated-
beat somebody up and you're frustrated
for
with
all
the
you know,
system.
that happened to some
but
of
when
those
LA
people.
wins, this is the time
would
to
think-
celebrate
you
our
would
home.
think, yeah,
You
it's
It's not
would
like
think,
the
bro.
cops have abused 6 Chicanos in LA. Now, then I understand you getting mad and want to fuck the system. Let's fuck shit up.
Yeah.
But when our team has won and made us all look good, you almost want to be like, damn, this is a chance. Let's sit
no,
here
I
and be
think
happy.
it's stupid, but I try
Yeah.
to like think why would they
Because they're
do this?
people
you know?
exploiting an opportunity,
And then
I feel like,
alcohol
yeah.
too. You know,
Yeah.
alcohol will do it also. You know, you're
alcohol,
frustrated, and,
definitely.
you know, just with life or whatever.
Yeah, but
it's
with
rough,
us
and you add alcohol,
Latinos,
everybody together.
we're
we
not
go nuts.
riding. We're not riding over Latinos getting beat up by cops. We'll ride over black people getting beat up by cops. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100.
Damn,
Let's
true.
keep it 100.
Yikes.
We will ride for black people getting beat up by cops, but if one of ours gets beat up by cops, we're like, stupid. It's facts. Yeah, I've
Should
yet
put
to
this on
see.
Instagram. I love reading the comments.
I've yet to see one riot that we have gone and started because of police brutality. Think
You're right.
about
No,
it.
you're right. You're right.
It
You're
doesn't,
right.
it doesn't happen with us,
No,
folks.
you're right.
It doesn't. I don't think it ever will. I think we look the other way when it comes to our people, homie. We're not like the Vikings, homie. The Vikings, you guys take care of each
Show
other.
them the water. Show them the water you're drinking too.
What's it called? The Skyra. The Skyra.
I brought Gill some fucking straight Viking water today.
666? What the fuck is this, bro?
8.8.
Oh, 888. Oh, yeah, even worse. 888.
8, bro.
88?
Come on, no.
Yeah, is that the hey?
No, not me.
That's what it is.
I'm
That's
not
some
one of those
racist
guys.
ass water, huh?
I'm a pecorino.
You're gonna pick your annual.
I'm a
What?
wood cider. Leave me alone.
Oh,
I'm a
bro.
wood cider. Knock it off.
All right, let's see what we got in the comment section, man. Edgar's learned from BLM. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Boy, pretty much.
Did you hear that lady from BLM just got, like, they found her embezzling all that money, bought a $3 billion home with all that money?
Caught her
Yeah,
with that,
they've been
like,
caught her.
couple years
Wow, I
ago,
was so
yeah.
happy.
You're just hearing about that now?
Yeah, I heard
she
about
got
the other
busted a
day.
while ago.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
One of the ladies, right?
The main one, the one who's
I
in
think
charge of
it
the whole
was
thing.
like two of
Hey,
them.
she
that
needed
they
a
kept
very
the gang
nice
money.
place to think about the planning of all the
And
BLM.
planning to
Yeah,
set up
they
more
had
rocks
some
on the
old drag
boulevard.
like
yeah.
that.
BLM is so fucking 2022, bro. That BLM's it's not hot right now.
It's not a hot topic,
Is BLM a hot topic in your community, Chris?
No.
Who's running the black community right now, Chris? Nobody? Oh, maybe Cardi B?
Oh, God. Don't get me started on that.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Megan Thee Stallion. Hey, talking about Cardi B, did you guys see her?
Yeah, I saw it.
Did you
what?
see her little speech for the?
I got some heat for talking shit about her on one of the. I don't know if it was yours or
Really?
somebody's comments.
No, I
about
haven't posted it
she's
yet.
representing. Kamala brought her on board, and I'm like, she writes songs about drugging men and robbing them, and she's a hooker turned rapper. This is a great inspiration for you, Kamala. This is a great person to be a
See
representative.
if you can find it.
There's so
it's
many. If you want a
comedy, bro.
black strong woman, there's so many of them out there, but this is not one of them.
But
Yeah,
The
no.
woman's a whore
And then
turned
she
rapper.
didn't know what to say. She had to have her.
no,
assistant
that
turn
was the
on
worst
phone.
part. She's
Yeah.
like, Kamala is the best
Yeah.
person I've
Yeah,
ever
the
known.
teleprompter fucked up. It's
And she couldn't even.
she
Hey,
had
the comments.
She had to
If
get
you
her
could have read the
assistant to come
comments
out
where
and bring her
everyone's
the
like,
phone.
did she have to have her? Oh,
there was
Yeah.
like 40 comments that were the same. Doesn't she write songs about drugging men and robbing them? Like,
Yes, yes.
this is someone you want to represent you in your campaign.
yes,
Song
bro.
after song about robbing men. Like, wow.
No,
okay.
I just couldn't believe that they had her with her phone like that. And
Yeah, because she had she asked for her
So
assistant like
disingenuous.
10
Let's
times.
Let's
like,
keep it real.
I think-
Some of these people are not the sharpest tools
No,
in the shit.
they
They're just
paid her-
because they're
they paid-
rappers don't mean they're smart.
But because they're
Hotline,
famous
hotline.
like that,
Yeah.
people will
yeah.
they paid her like 50
do what
G's,
they
I'm sure.
say.
Yeah.
What's going on, caller? Who's this?
Chilling right here. Who you voting for, Gill?
Oh, come on, fool, trompito, homeboy,
Spencer.
all the way, carnal.
Oh, you still voting for that fool?
Yeah, fool, that's my deal with Trump, fool. Ain't nothing changed with the time, player.
Yep.
But I don't know. Cardi B is kind of making me change my mind,
mean,
fool. Cardi
I
B.
just think,
Card-
you know what? What Matt said is he's not lying, bro. He's not lying.
I'm
you
not.
know?
It's-
Fucking Kamala put a female up there that's rapping about some pretty crazy shit.
Yeah.
I
Can you
mean,
think
there-
about
it's-
all the
it's
examples
how
for
average-
women? All these young girls hearing her talk about selling her pussy. Like, that's what a horrible example.
Hey, Matt, you're not wrong.
Yeah, like you
You're
could have
not wrong.
picked any woman, any
That's
other
'cause they
woman.
think like
that's an
everybody listens
amazing
to her
example.
music is gonna vote the way she
Yeah,
wants
yeah,
them to. That's why
yeah.
they do it.
I mean,
you know.
Don't get me wrong. I know all of us are a little sucios.
Yeah, oh, I am. I am. Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I know we're all a little bit sucios, a little freaky, but at the same time, you gotta have. There has to be a little bit of. ¿Cómo se dice? Control, no?
Little bit of
Well,
class.
no,
Well, you
Class.
keep. Hey, you got to keep the sucio behind closed doors. You don't
Yeah.
put that on the streets. Your neighbors can see it.
And the thing about this election now is like we got one dude flying around in the Lolita Express, which is Jeffrey Epstein's plane, and then the other candidate, she's bombing kids and she's involved with Biden, which is another sicko. So it's like our two options are groomer ass weirdos.
We got worse and worse.
You're right, G. You're right.
Yeah, but,
Yeah,
but you guys still gotta pick one though.
Yeah.
I'm picking Jill Stein, win or lose. I'm going with the third party because I just can't vote for either of these fools. Solo, it goes against all my principles.
I hear you.
You know, Trump is wild, bro. Like he
That's
was
my
up
player
there
right
with
there.
Jeffrey Epstein the whole time chilling. He was over there with Jeffrey Epstein chilling.
He's gonna release. Listen, if he releases the
Matt.
list.
Hey,
Yeah,
Matt,
yeah.
let me talk to Matt real quick. Hey, Matt, when Trump was in the presidency, the DA that gave a slap in the wrist to Jeffrey Epstein, he gave him house arrest, bro, for having 13 and 14-year-old girls giving massages at his home. The
That's
motherfucking
crazy.
Trump assigned the DA to labor secretary, bro. So that, I mean, bro, you guys gotta,
I didn't know that.
think outside the
I know
box.
about- I know
That's what I'm
about
saying,
that.
Cholo.
I didn't know
I know
that.
about
I
that.
didn't know that.
They gave.
I ain't thinking to cite nothing, brother.
I just
like the
remember
best
Trump was
deal
smart
you could
enough
get.
not
He
to go to
didn't
the
really
island.
even
And that's
have
what
to
I
go to
remember.
jail.
I just remember he was smart enough not to take the trip to the island, and
There
that's
you
where
go.
I walked away right there.
He hung up on me. Don't like me, bro. He wants to talk to Matt. All right, let's see Cardi B and her her
God.
grace.
Cardi, here we go.
Well, see, if you go back before that,
Yeah.
But why is she
doesn't
reading
have
from
her
her phone? They
and
don't
she
have a-
keeps asking her assistant.
Oh, is that
I think
what it
through
was?
Destiny,
Really? Yeah,
Destiny,
they were
bring my
hard on her
phone.
for that.
Bring my phone.
So before that, she was trying. She couldn't do it, and they had to bring
Yeah.
her phone.
Is this her attempt at looking really studious also with this
Of
haircut?
course,
She
bro.
is looking rather.
I mean, she
studious.
wears G-strings everywhere else. Why not just stick to her style?
Let's see what you got, Chris.
keeping it classy.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Her
Oh,
BBL is so bad, you can see it from both sides when she walks. Wow. Poor BBL on that.
Forward that bad boy, Chris. Wait, trying to see this.
Strolling.
There you go. There she goes. Okay. Oh, that's. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, she's gonna start asking right now. In a minute.
Let's make history. So they can't hear her, Chris. Good now.
Oh, she must have
Thank
already
you.
asked.
All right. Vice President Kamala Harris, thank you for having me. I do not take lightly the call to show up, the call to speak up, the call to deliver a message that's been on my heart for a hot minute now.
Show ass out.
She didn't care until they invited
I'm
her.
not
Before
writing
she
this
like
speech, so
go
I'ma make
pro
sure I
Biden and
deliver it
then
right.
say fuck Biden, and now she's becoming.
Because I got something I've been wanting to say for a long time. I've been saying it on
They can hear
Twitter, on my Instagram, and I'm ready to tell it to you now.
Tell it to us. Tell it to us.
Come on, hit it, Cardi.
Y'all ready to listen? All right, now.
All right, now.
Just like Kamala Harris, I too have been the underdog. I've been underestimated. My success belittled and discredited. Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. Women have to work 10 times harder, perform 10 times better, and still people question us.
Do you think she
I
actually
can't
wrote
take
that?
off my shirt.
No,
right
she
now.
did not. That's not how she talks.
Do
at
you
all.
think she
She's
actually-
The problem with Cardi B is she's so ghetto she can't hide it.
Yeah, we ghetto.
Yeah.
Ghetto, I'm talking.
Exactly.
We're talking hood. This bitch puts the H in hood.
They're bumping over there though, dude. It's cracking at the Democratic fucking place, homie. They got the bass going
I
on.
thought she was gonna say.
Have you
know how much-
noticed that at Kamala's events, she's getting booed at her own events?
Yeah, she is.
Like a lot.
They've been cutting it out. They've been editing it out. It's so bad. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, she does. But the people, I've seen the Instagram memes and stuff, and they have the grid of all the people that have come out this week to endorse her, and they're all Diddyers, bro. It's LeBron, it's DiCaprio,
Jay-Z, Beyonce.
Diddy,
They've been on the Diddy list.
Yeah, see,
Beyonce.
these people are rich. They don't feel the shit we feel.
Absolutely
no,
not.
you're right.
You
You're
know
right.
what I mean? They don't feel it.
Well, yeah,
I
Jay-Z
don't
and Beyonce,
understand,
especially,
like,
they live in a whole other hemisphere.
see, like
of
these
life.
people, if they had to go through the shit that regular, everyday people go through, I think they'd be thinking differently.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
They don't like.
You're right. No, that's a very good
dudes
point.
Taking shits in front of
They're
their
not.
house.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, they're not
having
worried
to
about
fight with
gas
some
and
crazy
fucking
bum.
groceries. They have
Yeah,
people
they're
go
rich
do
as
all
fuck.
that for
They
them.
don't give
They're
a fuck,
chauffeured.
you
You're right.
know?
I'm looking for this one that it was a
They
debate.
said, "Fix your wig, Cardi B." I swear she almost said, "You know how much dick I had to suck to get here."
Oh jeez. Okay, let's see. Where is
Right
it?
there it says Puerto Ricans are mad because of Trump's comedian.
Why? Who's this comedian?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Some
No,
dude, he said a fucked up joke about
did he
Puerto
really?
Rico. Yeah.
Yeah,
But that was a comedian that was a stupid ass for that joke. I don't know. I don't
That was
think
a
it was funny.
horrible
yeah,
move,
you
right?
know,
where is that one?
but
Oh.
like he didn't say it. You know.
Hotline, what you got?
The American Cholo.
What's happening, homeboy?
What's up to all the fellas there?
What's up, homie?
Hey, quick question. So I'm voting tomorrow, right? Is there anywhere where I can go check for all the way you're voting here, like for the propositions and stuff? Is there somewhere I can look it up?
Yeah, just look up CaliforniaPropositions.gov or .org and they'll pop right up.
No. What I mean is the way you're voting for it.
Oh, the way I
You want to
am.
copy the homie's vote or what? I mean,
Yeah.
Oh,
Supposed to copy your whole ballot. no?
I can give you some, man. You know what? Tomorrow I'll have it already done. I just gotta take a picture of it. I actually already got it done.
Yeah. Because we talked, I think, like, I don't know the last time you went live, and we were talking about the because I stay out here in Burbank too.
Okay.
And you were telling me about the comparison between Santa Clarita and North Hollywood.
Yeah.
So that's why I want to vote like that way. You know, the way
I did that
I'm
with my
guessing the
mom.
way you're gonna vote.
To me, the main one, the actual main ones that are on there is Proposition 6. That one would be an absolute yes. That's the one that's going to now make it a punishable offense of shoplifting after 3 times.
Yes, I did that one
sure,
too.
yeah.
I did-
That
It's
one
not
for
3 strikes, but now you get a felony.
yeah. People
You
get
a
all
felony.
fucking
After
3. It
3
ain't no
times.
3
Yeah, it's not
strikes.
3 strikes.
How many times you gonna go in there and rob these people before somebody does something?
It's funny because I was in CVS today in Santa Clarita.
Yeah.
And they have every fucking thing in behind glass.
Yeah.
You can't grab
Yeah, I know
hardly anything
everything's
but
behind glass
cards.
now.
So-
Greeting cards is all that's
So
out.
6
Try to
for
get some
sure.
fucking deodorant.
Yes.
You know.
Insane.
And I honestly, I'm voting red across the board. I don't care who it really is, just to show them that, hey, you guys need to start paying attention to us. And the ones that you got to look for, any bond that they want, a bond, you vote no. Right now, you're gonna see
okay.
any bond. They'll say bond for the firefighters. No, that's an extra tax. You see bond for the teachers. No, that's an extra tax. There's another bond. Oh, there's another bond for more money for homeless.
Are you kidding me? They didn't learn?
Yeah,
There's
They
another
haven't
one.
learned about funding the homeless?
There's another one in there.
They've multiplied.
Yeah, there's another one in there. Anything that says bond, it means no. What a bond is, you're pretty much making bonds in California, and you have to eventually pay not just the bond, but pay interest on it. And what happens?
Wow.
It becomes more taxes.
Because that money,
Okay.
that's where they
And
get
there
the
is
money
another
from,
one there
taxes.
too. I gotta look at it. See if you can look up some of the
What about the DA? What are we doing with the DA?
DA. Oh, Gascon's gone, bro. Yeah,
Oh,
Gascon's
him and
gone.
him and his list.
Nathan Hockman will come in.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, he's in the
There's another one too that they want to raise the sales tax like half a cent.
Half
So
a cent?
yeah, that adds up.
That's
bro.
a lot of cent. It does. That
Yeah,
adds up.
so anything with bonds, anything, no.
okay.
Because what they're trying to do is they're trying to keep up with their what is it when you retire? Yeah, the pensions.
Okay.
Some of these school pensions are so
Sounds
huge.
good. It sounds good. Hey,
It's-
we're gonna get more money for the firefighters.
Yeah, we're gonna help.
teachers,
Yeah,
this and that.
no, you have a
But
budget.
A lot of that money might not even make
No,
it there.
but what
the
they
money
always do is they
get
put those
gonna
hidden
come from
fucking
taxes.
clauses in there.
Yeah.
We already have too many taxes.
Yeah, but
in
that's the one
California.
we're
It's
gonna try to go through some right now on the channel and see if we can help you out some more. Thanks, you. I appreciate it, brother.
I see that shit all the time. People pooping on the street like it's just okay. I see the cops drive by. They don't even care. Just take a dump.
Chuck 805 is voting for a good ass candidate, bro.
Yeah.
He's voting for these nuts.
Hey, so what was he saying about Santa Clarita considered to Burbank?
No, he was saying that last time I was speaking that I would say, hey, I would be a liberal if my city looked like Santa Clarita. If my city looked like
Hey, I'm
Burbank.
going to tell you
Oh,
right
you
now,
live out there.
I've watched the police pick the homeless people up in a van and
Right.
they drop them off in Sylmar. They're not playing. And they'll look at you straight out and say, we don't care about your rights. We don't want you out here.
Yeah.
They arrest you.
What props do we got right there, Chris?
Yeah.
Let me see what you got. Zoom into that bad boy. Proposition 2. What's that say, Chris? You can read it out?
Yeah, it authorizes bonds for public school and community college facilities, legislative statute.
No on 2, people. No on 2. That is a tax. Go to the next one, please.
Constitutional right to marriage, legislative constitutional amendment. That's Prop 3.
That I wouldn't care. That's up to you.
Yeah,
I don't care.
That pretty much is. Do you want it to say in the Constitution of California and change it that marriage could be between a man and a man, woman and woman? Like that to me. I'm not gonna tell you yes or no. That's how
Yeah,
you
it's
want to
none of my
vote. Yeah,
business.
that really is
Just don't
however
push
you want
that
to
shit
vote.
on my
Yeah.
kid, that's
Go to 4.
4 authorizes bonds for safe
Nope.
drinking
I heard
water,
bonds.
wildlife
heard bond.
prevention, and protecting communities and natural lands from climate risks.
There you go. That is more taxes. Anything that says bond, people, you vote no.
But see, but they make it sound.
They,
good.
of course,
It sounds
yeah, of course.
It's like the thing with the border. They in the middle of it, when you're done reading all this legislative nonsense, you find out they're going to give $3 billion to Ukraine.
Oh, there's a housing one. Where's the housing one at, Chris? I just saw that one right now.
Let me zoom in just
6,
a little
number
more.
6,
Go.
Just a sec. Swoop.
eliminates constitutional provision allowing involuntary servitude for incarcerated persons.
No, 5.
Allows local
Let Chris
bonds-
do his job,
Oh,
bro.
My bad.
Let
Sorry,
Chris do his job. Come on, Chris.
All right, Prop 5 allows local bonds for affordable housing and public infrastructure with 55% voter approval. Legislative constitutional.
More housing money. No.
No, because they don't go into the housing anyway.
It's-
They don't want to go in there. It's a waste.
No. So pretty much down the line, we got 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Oh, 6. This is a good one. This one goes to you guys. Let's go.
All right, Prop 6 eliminates constitutional provision allowing involuntary servitude for incarcerated
Explains that.
persons.
Explain that.
What the fuck is that?
In other words, they want to pass a law that says you don't longer have to work while you're in the joint. So in other words, if they tell you, hey, wake up for child duty, if not, we're going to put you in the hole. Nope, I don't have to go. Hey, you're going to have to go to fire camp. Nope, Prop 6 already just passed. So no, I don't have to.
That's interesting because most inmates want to work to kill
That's what I was thinking.
It makes your time go fast.
Before I couldn't go to the mainline no more. I remember it was in Donovan. I went to committee and they're like, so what do you want to go to school? You want to? I was like,
Take it down,
I'm not going to go to school or work. And they're looking at me. They're like, what?
Yeah.
I said, I'm not going to do it.
I wanted to so bad. I never got action
in the
at that.
hole. And I said, cool. Or take me back to where I came from.
Yeah.
I don't care. And they put me on C status.
Okay, so 6, what do you guys think? You think they should be able to keep on? I mean, it's like, you're in jail, bro.
I mean, I don't think they should force someone to work.
Pay number. You know,
Well, yeah, a lot of those
guys
dudes.
like you said
Okay,
wanna
so
work.
like me, I had a lot of restitution. So me having a number really helped me knock off my restitution. So like when my mom would send me money, they wouldn't hit it all. I had a job. I was able to let them keep all the money I made. My mom could send me my money and they wouldn't ding me.
Restitution is no joke.
So motherfucker, they'll take 50%. If your mom sends you $100, they're gonna take 50 of it.
I think it's more than 50.
See,
It
somebody
might
say,
be 55%.
And whatever it is,
Yeah.
when you get to the state, they automatically double it.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's really no.
There's a lot of those
explanation.
guys. I hate to say it, and I'm not knocking inmates, but there's a lot of those dudes that have done some fucked up shit. They gotta pay for it. I'm sorry, homie.
I think people forget that, bro.
I'm one of them. I destroyed a double wide trailer in a trailer park with a
I
sledgehammer.
think people forget that, bro.
Yeah, like see, that's the thing. When I get in these talks, I tell people like when I hear like, no offense to the homies coming home, but there's a lot of people I hear whining about wanting to come home, and I'm like, player, you killed 4 people. I mean, like, no
Nothing
disrespect,
major, right?
Nothing major. I understand you might have changed, but you murdered 4 people. I mean,
Like, come on,
be
homie.
lucky you're not dead, homie. You got a TV and a place to live. You got some food. I mean, I'm not against change. At the same time, a player, you killed 4 people. Do I have to? When you say it, you're like, don't whine about not coming home.
Hey, you pistol whipped a mom in front of her kids and then dragged her off
shit.
with their purse, like on some.
Yeah,
People forget that, bro.
Fuck, you forget that some of these people actually are sociopaths too.
So, see, like HBC chemistry, what's going on, player? That's forced slavery. I don't think that's forced slavery, bro. I think if they got you and put a chain on your ankle and had you break rocks, then yeah, I mean that's for going to the kitchen and washing some pots and pans.
Well, you know what I ask people that say that? Like, here, HBC chemistry. Have you ever been a criminal? Have you ever committed a crime? Have you ever been incarcerated?
Most likely, I don't know.
Most
if he
likely,
has.
people that have those opinions probably haven't. So
Right.
Most of us who've committed crime, we're more willing to work because it gets us out of being locked in a cell
Also, too,
24
a lot
hours
of times
a day.
you want a job for the hustle, like you can work in the kitchen.
And tell them, Droopy,
might
you
be
can
able to
move.
get
You
some
can move and
food,
groove when
you
on
know
a
what
yard
I
with a
mean?
job.
And you get some
Whatever,
food.
You can move
You know,
and groove.
and
You
you
get
get
some
some
food.
food.
You get some
Yeah,
dope. You get
homie.
some dope. You
In
can
the laundry,
trade.
you get good
Yeah.
ropa for
I mean, see
everybody,
that?
like-
That's what people that make those comments don't understand the hustle in jail.
Yard
he has
crew,
it.
we all
Yard-
know what the yard
Bro,
crew could do.
Let me get
You know,
one
we're not
for
gonna
yard
talk
crew.
about that,
That's
huh?
the best job on a yard player. Yard crew.
I wasn't doing it,
Man.
but
Sounds
still,
like these
I
guys
know
wanna
it's
go to
wrong,
work.
You know?
See, I was right. Never been in jail.
Hotline.
Oh.
Cubole, Mr. Gill, what's the deal?
What's up, Kimo? Over here, fucking politicking, homie. Trucha, carnal. Yard down. YouTube yarda down. What's up? We'll talk to us.
Hey, what's up? Where's the church? Cholo for Trump. What happened? What
Nah,
happened?
the feds came and
make
took everything, bro.
sure.
The feds took all my shit, bro. They took all my shit, homeboy. They're honest.
You got raided too. You
Yep.
better not be on that list,
Oh,
homeboy.
yeah. You know when they raided me? The same day they raided the guy with the squirrel, man. Have you guys heard the squirrel peanut story yet?
Yeah, you see how much
That
manpower?
sucks,
You see how
bro.
much manpower they use for that?
Yeah.
talking about?
We'll tell you right now.
Dude.
Hey, let me find out. Let me find out as about to call the police last time, homie.
That fool said, should I call the police?
Let me find out if that fool. Let me find out if that fool gets some crack
Hey,
up his
at
money.
least the shit should have gangster, eh, homie? Should I call the hood on this vato? But he said, should I call the police?
Call the police.
And that's what they call the police, homie. That's a damn
Hey,
shame, carnal.
the real Chichimeca just told him, hey, just go to the bathroom. Just go to the
Go to the
bathroom.
bad phone.
Nah, hey, can I say? I don't know, homie. Hey, they talking about Kamala is already leading right now.
Nah, homie. She's leading the line for the unemployment line, homie. Her and her people are gone, bro. Trompito's gonna come in the building, homie. He's gonna make a carne asada for all of us. It's cracking, homeboy. Don't trip.
Man, homie. Hey, we need those shirts, carnal. We need those shirts, homie.
Shit. We're gonna see, homie. We're gonna see once we win, carnal. Because if we lose, I can't sell them. Like, what the?
Hey,
Hey, they're collector's items, Gill.
hey, you think you think they're gonna help the Menendez get out?
Oh, he's getting out. No,
He's gonna get out
they're
for
out
sure.
already. They're out. Yeah, they'll be out within the year before the year's over.
I have a weird opinion on that. We can talk about if you want.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, but they'll
Hey,
definitely
they're gonna
be
get
out.
out. They're gonna.
The Menendez brothers get out. Young Thug gets out. The CEO for fucking what is it? Abercrombie and Fitch gets locked up for child sex trafficking.
Nothing major.
Nothing major.
Yeah, Diddy gets caught up. We don't need nobody else, carnal. We don't need nobody else.
Yo, that fool Young Dirt got arrested, dude. That was a cold one right there, fool.
That was a crack dummy move.
His homie.
He killed his
was
homie?
wearing a wire for a couple of months.
Nothing
He sold
major?
his ass out.
Nothing major.
Fuck, fool. Hey, Kimo, appreciate the call, fool.
All right, carnal. Salute, man.
All right, homie.
Okay, look, here's my
Hey.
thing.
Okay, so finally on Prop 6, you know what? At first I was like, I don't know. I do believe that the guys that are in the fire camp should get paid more money because they haven't got a raise in who knows how many
Well, they
years.
should definitely because you're
I was
fighting
in
fires.
fire camp as a
I never got
juvenile.
to go there.
Yeah,
But I think
Page.
that you go to jail, that's not slavery, bro. Going and fucking working in the kitchen, this and this and that.
Because people don't realize how much when you're in jail, you have access to so much more when you have a job. You have
Yeah,
more
no, you can
freedom.
get your hustle
Hold on,
on.
hold
That's what I was saying
on.
before.
Some guy who is crying and getting a tattoo today right now is calling.
Oh, Lord.
Hotline.
Is that Boo Boo?
Back hurts.
Well, your back,
that Boo-Boo?
he said my back hurts.
Boo Boo, I brought you a sweater, homie. Boo Boo, I brought you a sweater,
Hey,
fool.
I tattooed on Boo Boo today.
Oh, you
Earlier.
did?
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
you got
day.
him.
I was
Was he
like,
crying?
Huh?
Was he fucking
was
acting all
crying.
crazy?
Nah, he was good. He was good.
He told me after he was
He
crying.
looked like
bro.
he was beat up. though,
Yeah,
by
I
the
still
time
didn't
we were
watch the
done.
Notebook. That's just 10.99. I'm paying no 10.99 watching the Notebook. Yeah.
It's worth every
Fucking
penny.
bitch, right? Boo Boo, that fucking
Mohawk.
bitch.
Yeah.
Mohawk, did you watch Notebook?
No, it's 10.99.
He might be
I'm not
in
gonna
love
pay
right
10.99 to watch that shit. I'll wait till it's free.
Fucker.
I'm gonna give you $11, bro. You can watch it, bro.
Yeah,
I'm gonna sell you $11, bro. I got you.
Seriously?
You
I'll
gotta
tell
watch
you the
it.
money. You gotta watch it now.
Yeah, but I
You have
already
to watch it
know.
by our
I'm
next
gonna be like Boo Boo in my ear. Fucking bitch. Fuck that cheater.
No, you're gonna be crying, bro. You gonna be.
Damn.
What's up, Boo Boo Bear?
What's up, homeboy?
show. Not much, man. Just tapping in real quick. That's it.
How you feeling?
How's the back?
A little sore, man. I had to drive like sitting off my seat, From
Oh, no
from
Yodas,
fucking-
Boo-Boo, come on.
From Tarzana to fucking Whittier, bro. That was a 2-hour drive right now.
They said he got a butterfly tramp
yeah.
stamp in the back, bro.
I got a tramp stamp, fool.
About halfway. Boo Boo's about halfway. Oh, now you got about 3 more sessions, player. Get used to that.
We're gonna do the rest of it and fix the
yeah.
shit at the top.
Hey,
too.
Boo Boo, you ready? Are you ready? You want some numbing cream, Boo Boo? I got you, dog.
I used the spray on him today.
Hey, while you're back there, look, while you're back there, make a little G string
You
thing
see
like
where
this.
it's shooting?
Turn over and see.
Hey, that'd be so fucked up, bro. Imagine right at the back, right at the crack, fool, picking up like that.
You got a brother just for men, fool.
Just for men, huh?
Oh, shit. All right, Boo Boo Bear, we'll catch you on the next one, fool.
All right, Boo
All right,
Boo.
man.
Fool,
All right,
that's what type it is. Hey, what's the next session? You guys get put still in it or
The
not?
end of the month.
Okay. You got
He
cure a
took it
little
good.
bit.
He took it all right.
I was trying to call you all weekend to tell you Friday I had to move you to a different day.
What?
Sorry, bro.
So we don't have Friday?
Nope.
Damn.
Yeah, I'll see you there. What time we
I
doing
know.
Friday?
Hey, you know what? Hey, he'll tell you. I get tattooed so much that like if you want my spot
No,
player,
it's somebody. They're from a different state, like visiting their
Okay, so
family.
when's my new appointment? Well, tell me
I haven't
after.
made it yet
Okay, we'll
because
make
you
it
didn't
after.
answer
We'll
your
make it.
phone,
We'll make it
asshole.
after.
Okay, so
Menendez.
Prop 6.
Prop 6, okay,
Prop
Prop
6. I'm saying yes. It gives you work ethic, man. It's showing you how to work.
Yes, but it also what a lot of people who don't understand, who want to assume, oh, we're forced to work in jail. Do you not understand how many inmates beg for jobs?
Yeah.
Because number one, it gets you some. There's not a lot of inmates that have people taking care of them.
course not. You
There's a
burn your
lot of
bridges.
inmates that have burned their bridges that are alone. And when you're an inmate that has a job, you actually can go to canteen. You can buy stuff. You can buy a package. You can
You
get
can
a
feed
TV.
yourself.
So getting a job, you can say it's forced slave labor,
Hotline.
but that's from people that don't understand the reality of jail.
Oh, lie. What you got, player?
I can be honest.
Oh, shit. What's cracking lagging? How boy? Talk to us.
Hey, saludos from Sacra.
That's
It's
right.
Big Sal, Big Chava.
What's up,
cracking,
Chava?
guys?
Over here,
What's up? Chilling, man.
homie. Over here, politicking, homie.
So, you know how we get down? Hell yeah. So, yeah, Gill, it's crazy because, it's like I'm going red because it's the lesser of two evils. But I'm going to say no on 6 because I cannot flood. How are we going to flood a system, bro, that's already breaking at the seams? I think people should be charged. case by case for over $1,000. You know what I mean?
No, I'm sorry.
Vales and shit like that?
It's actually 36. 6 is the one for the. I'm just trying to confuse you guys. 6 is the one for the food. I mean for working in jails. But 36. No, fool. At what point?
Yeah, 36.
At what point should you be able to go to somebody's store and keep stealing? They're giving you 3 times. Like,
That's
hey,
not fair.
stop. Hey, stop. The third time, hey, fool, you're finally getting a felony.
It's not like you're struck out on the
But
first
this,
time.
but this felony will go away if you run the program now. They're going to send you to rehab. If you run the program, it will go away. You need some kind of discipline. It's like if somebody in your hood is, you know, stealing the car, stealing the batteries from everybody in the neighborhood. And everybody in the neighborhood is like, hey, dude, why's your homie stealing batteries? After a while, you can beat that fool up. Like, hey, fool.
Gil,
But sometimes that beat up is what teaches them.
What's that?
36 is the drug court then?
No, 36 is going to start forcing them to start going to drug court, because right now their choice is this: go do 2 days in the county or go do 6 months in a drug treatment program. They take the 2-day county. They're out in 24 hours.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on right now. There's no bite.
I'm thinking of the one that's $1,000 theft is a felony now, and they can be charged.
No, it's 950. There's signs everywhere telling you 950.
That's the same. That one's written in this one, but this one, what it says is this. It doesn't say that now it's under 1,000 is a felony. What it says is if you do it 3 consecutive times, then you're gonna get charged with a felony. So in other words, Bobby, I'm giving you 3 chances here, and I'm giving you 2 months heads up.
Busted 3 times, you're in trouble.
I'm giving you heads up. Stop fucking stealing. The people are tired of it. And what's gonna happen after your 3rd time? You're gonna catch a felony. At some point, there needs to be accountability, bro. Everybody's always fucking want to hug away out of the places they can't. Go ahead, let me get this.
Yeah, I hear it.
I'm an example of someone. If you didn't punish me, I only learned by being punished. There's a lot of people. You're not going to change until you're held accountable.
If it was after 3 times you were struck out, I wouldn't be with it.
Yeah, but like you know, I tell people, Droopy, like when we grew up,
you know, you're going to have to pay.
Yeah, but the homies in the hood wouldn't tolerate this when we grew up. Like you go around stealing batteries from cars, you get your ass kicked.
Hold on, my daughter wants to tell me something. All right, Al, you are on live.
Hi.
Hey.
So, what did you want to say? Yeah, go ahead.
I just wanted to say I want to apologize for ever being an asshole to you while growing up, because I'm raising an asshole and I'm getting my karma.
Remember, I'm gonna let my child
put that shit on the air too.
Whatever she wants. I'm not gonna be like you, Dad. La da da. Yeah, it is. It is tough, Al. It is tough, but it is. I'll give you a call after, sweetheart. I love you. Bye.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
Gil, that's beautiful.
She's obviously having issues with my granddaughter right now. She's trying to say, Dad, you know what?
I'm sitting right next to Gill right here too, and he's like lit up when he was doing that. He's hella happy. I could see.
Oh man, yeah.
Gil, that's dope. There's a Sinatra song. That's life. That's the way.
Yeah,
that's life.
Yeah. Everyone, when my daughter talks, it tells me that I just laugh because I start. Oh, you're gonna see Al. And then when my granddad was a little baby. Oh, I'm not gonna be like you at all, Dad. I'm gonna let her make her own. Like, she was woke, bro. My daughter was woke, and before all this woke stuff, she's like, Dad, you're just now that your kid's getting older, now that you look at what schools are trying to teach them, you see. And now, she says, I apologize. Now, of course, I always accept her apologies, but she doesn't need to. To me, it's her doing the right thing and living the right way is always payment enough to me, man. So what's up, Big Chava?
Shit, Gil, how old is your daughter? Just
my
curious.
Daughter is in her early 30s.
Beautiful. Yep, I'm a little bit older than her then. That's right. That's beautiful, Gil. That's dope. So, I respect the first caller's opinion, going third party and saying, hey, it's just, this is where I'm going. And I do think that there's going to be some more, there's obviously going to be some more, there's going to be people out here talking about we need to go back to Mexico, we need to go back to wherever, whatever country you came from, Ireland, go back to Germany. But, you just be prepared, If you know what's up, then you already know what's up.
I think we'll survive either way. Whoever comes in, America will survive.
Life's going to go on. It's rough right now. I think it's going to get worse.
Appreciate the call, Chava.
Andale, you guys.
All right, brother.
Later.
Yeah, it'll survive. So, okay, 6, I would say yes. I don't know what else was in there, Chris, as far as the prop real quick. Now we can get some of these guys. And these are our opinions. Our opinions only are my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with 36. So it does allow felony charges.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, let's go to the next one. I think it's
32.
What's 32?
32 raises the minimum wage.
Do we need to again?
I say no.
I don't think
I'm
so.
sorry.
Say no to
I
it,
say no.
'cause You know
Yeah.
what? That's another one.
What are you
that
getting, $40
sounds
to make a
really
hamburger
good,
now? I
right?
mean, a nurse gets that much.
Well, not just that, right? Like I want everyone to get their money, but
Yeah.
the problem is when you do that,
They
a
have
lot
to
of
raise
people
the
don't
prices of the food.
realize everything else comes up.
Yeah, I don't
man,
want.
and then
We're
it
already
makes
looking
it-
at $19 for a combo at Carl's Jr. Can you imagine what it'll be when they're
If they
making
raise it
28
again,
bucks an
it'll
hour?
go up more.
Come on, bro. Yeah.
So,
The,
you know.
the other ones you can kind of skip. Let's go to 36.
Well, here's something too. My dad brought up. Those jobs were meant to be for like high school kids.
Of
People that have made careers out of them.
course.
You're not. Don't be expecting to buy a Beamer. This is a job for high school kids.
Yeah.
What do you got? 36. That's the one. That's the main one.
So 36 allows felony charges and increases sentences for certain drug and theft crimes.
I agree, bro. It's about that time. It's about the time to hone in all the people breaking the law, acting a fool, and be like, hey,
Yeah.
homie, we tired of this shit.
I agree
can take
with
that down,
right?
Chris.
But there's another side to that,
Yeah.
right? So I got busted for ex-con with access to a firearm, not even possession, right? And the maximum sentence under the law is 2 years. I end up getting 5, and the reason was because I had a strike, right? First we got a strike stricken, so it could have been a lot worse, right? But because I had a strike, it doubled.
Right.
It doubled, and then a 1-year prison prior enhancement, and that was the deal. You know what I mean? And I had to pay a lawyer who fought. I was in the county about a year fighting this shit. You know, something that the maximum sentence in the law is only 2 years.
2 years, right?
But because it was the second strike, all this happened. Like when everybody talks about 3 strikes, what about the dudes that got 8 years and that shit got doubled, 16?
Right.
And it was something that didn't warrant getting fucking 16 years. You know what I mean? And
But that was the era of the enhancements. We all got
Yes.
fucked.
yeah, it was
Pocket
fucked
knife,
up.
4
So I don't
years.
want to see them
I mean-
go back to that. No, I agree with shit's wild and like
No,
you
it's
know
the pendulum. See, the pendulum has
Yeah,
swung
but you
so
gotta be
far this
careful
way.
that that
Yes.
We
don't
need
happen.
the pendulum to swing back in
gotta
the
come
middle.
to the middle.
Right.
Because over here was too excessive. Now we're too lenient.
Yes.
It's got to come right back in the middle. So we're
Yes.
you're
Yeah.
getting held accountable,
Yeah.
but they're not fucking putting you under the jail for.
I agree with that. I just
Yeah.
don't want to see.
No,
it
no,
go
no, I
that
agree
far,
with you
because
too.
like
No,
said,
no, I don't wanna go see that.
crime was only the
Well,
maximum 2
we
years.
all
It
grew up in
wasn't
the era of I got dropped off in the projects by the crash unit. I would get my ass beat. They would plant knives, guns on us. You remember those days, right?
That's never happened to me. But
That actually happened. They dropped us off on the Pacoima projects right there, bro. We were warring with those dudes, and they would drop us off there to be dicks.
Did they let you go?
Yeah, they let us go. They
Yeah.
took our guns. They didn't arrest us. Took our guns, took our dope, and dropped
the homies there let you go.
Absolutely not. We had to fight. Right? You remember in the day when the
'Cause I've
projects were
seen
selling,
it.
they were
I've seen
selling
someone
Sherm through the
dropped
gate.
off and we let them go.
Remember the
We're
day
like,
we were
"Hey,
talking
dude,
about
get outta
PCP?
here."
They used to sell Sherm. You dip your sticks right through the gates of the projects.
Yeah.
Bro, they dropped us off right there. Those project boys were out lickety split on our ass, dog. Trust me, boy. You know what I mean?
didn't get the quebrada.
I ran my ass
I
off.
was there in the neighborhood when they dropped
Yeah.
someone off before, and we're like, "Hey,
Yeah.
homie, we're good because they did that to you. We're gonna let you go. Go now."
Nah, bro,
You know
PJ
what I
boys
mean?
didn't give a fuck.
That's
They
love.
hated
Yeah,
Sun
that's
Valley
love,
back
bro.
then.
That's love. Yeah,
So-
yeah.
they-
maybe
Sun
we
Valley
do
was not
got-
a well-liked
What'd
area.
you say? Hospitality. What did you say we don't have over there?
You guys don't have good customer
service.
service.
That was
on
good
Langdon.
customer
That was
service.
good customer
we
service,
let that
bro.
motherfucker go.
Well, okay, so for once, fuck.
Hey, so one guy I think is was it Little Dirk, Young Dirk, his boy who got out of doing 12 years in the joint. He showed him on live. They were kicking like this. The guy gave him 50 racks here to get you started. He was around him for like 2 years. Well, yeah.
Turns around, tells on him.
Yeah, he ended up wearing a wire, bro. So it's
And
almost
what
like
did they get him? What were his charges? Right? He was like,
his charges was soliciting for murder for hire.
so he was trying to pay somebody.
No,
to
he
kill
did
somebody.
pay
Oh, he-
somebody. That was that.
They have that on tape. He's done.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
actually falls under the conspiracy to commit murder, where they can get you
No,
for
somebody
a long
died.
time. Yeah.
Somebody died.
Oh,
No,
shit.
somebody died. It was a shooting out here in Los Angeles. They connected it to that they were trying to shoot one rapper guy. They ended up killing, I believe, his cousin.
Yeah.
And that's where the guy ended up finally getting him probably to admit it that he paid him to do it. Or
So did someone tell, or did they get
His
on
homie had a
camera
wire.
Or on whatever?
no, his
saying,
homie
Hey, I want
wire,
you
he
to go get
recorded
this
it
guy.
all.
his home,
Yeah, he's
yeah,
in trouble.
and it was probably
gonna be
like
hard to
some
beat
tight
that.
text shit where you're just
Yeah.
like, yeah, but his homie was wearing a bug and caught him obviously saying something, and they picked him up. That'll tell you, homie, don't trust nobody, homeboy.
I just don't commit crimes.
Yeah, well, that's
You know what I
good.
mean?
That's what I do. I just don't.
What was
fuck
the thing you
around.
put there about the jaywalking? Was that serious? They're going to make it legal?
Yeah, it's legal now, bro.
So we can jaywalk.
In New York.
Oh, New York. Oh, I don't care about New York. I don't give a fuck about New York.
California hasn't gotten so perfectly
That
woke
is
yet.
so dangerous. That's retarded. That is probably one of the dumbest things.
Yeah,
I've never been to New York.
They passed a law in New York that jaywalking will no longer be a ticket or anything.
It's so dangerous.
Like,
Because-
they all walking around crowded and shit.
No,
over
because
there
it's
anyway?
because it's racist.
Is that? Are you that was serious?
Yeah, that was a serious news
There's-
report.
That's racist, huh?
Yeah.
Jaywalk. How can jaywalking be racist?
Because the majority of the tickets were given to Latino and African Americans. So
dumb.
it's just like loitering. Loitering is racist too. Loitering law is racist against the hookers. Yeah, where are we going, bro?
Hey, we got the blade out here. I noticed it's pack up cracking now on Sepulveda.
The what?
Saticoy and Sepulveda.
Oh, it's back?
Ooh, I thought I was on Figueroa the other night. I drove through there. I had to do. I'm not gonna lie. I turned around. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Bro, it looked like Figueroa.
When I was a kid, there was a lot of hookers up and down the boulevard.
Up and down your
and then
boulevard.
Vice came and
Oh
shut
yeah.
that
So, okay,
shit
so
down
now
on Sepulveda.
from Saticoy to
But I can
Sherman
see
Way.
them being back out
I'm not
there.
lying. I was
They've been
blown.
in Sherman Way for a while.
He's fucking advertising the blade
no,
right
no,
now,
no,
bro.
I don't
If you're
partake.
looking for a good time, and you just been kind of lonely lately,
Mohawk
Here's
man
the
doesn't
thing,
pay
though.
for sex.
Sepulveda
Don't go to
is-
strip clubs.
Here's
Sorry.
the thing, though. Whoever's going to go pick them up, be careful. Because maybe about 8 months ago, I was going to meet up with one of my homies. He lives right there off Sepulveda. And as I'm pulling in, I see these two chicks. They're hookers, you know. I get to his house, so they see me pull in, you know. And I get to his house, and I call him, like, hey, where you at? He's like, oh, man, I'll be right back. So I said, I'm going to go get gas real quick. I'll come back. So now I drove by them again, and they see me again. So they're looking like, I go to the gas station, I come back again, and so girl's like in the street.
Yeah.
She walks up. She's hella clean. She's pretty, clean. Shoes was clean. You know what
He
I
said
mean?
shoes was clean.
And I looked at her, and I was like, what's up, officer? You know, and she's like, what? What do you mean? You know, and I go, come on, man. You know what I mean? Like, nuh-uh. And she got mad, like, hey, don't be there. And I said, save it. So I went, drove away, went to the homie's house, and I go, hey, man, I think there's some huras over there. They're acting like hookers. And he goes, fuck, man. That means they're parked all around right here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they be doing that. So be careful whoever goes and gets them. Yeah.
I just drove through. I was blown away. There was that many there.
Well, hey, tell us your old pickup line, bro. When you used to when you just pull up on ladies of the night or just.
I've never on a Mohawk Matt has never paid for sex.
No, I'm not talking about pickup like money wise. Talking about, hey babe, I got a sack in a hotel. What just,
Oh, when I was on dope, I got me a stuffed giraffe and some meth. What's up, girl?
what you say? Hey, I got a sack in a hotel room.
I got me a room at the Pink Cloud, 2 channels, porno and news. Which one do you want?
Chopper and Sepulveda.
And they were like, okay.
Yeah. I'll be like, what's up, girl? Are you tired? She'll be like, no, why? Because you've been running through my mind all night
Oh,
long.
geez.
You gotta say none of that shit. Just hold up a little piece, and they're coming with you.
This whole time.
Yeah.
I
Check
got
it out.
I got
They're
the
coming.
rock. You got the pipe, baby.
I got the needle. You got the dope.
Oh, jeez.
Back in my day, you offer a girl a brand new needle, you got a Mercedes in the speed
Doing
game.
big things.
If you got a brand new needle, I got a bag of brand new needles from Walgreens. What's up, girl? I'm there. Panties are off.
Oh, there's levels to this shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. Fuck.
You ain't
man.
lying.
That's vicious, homie.
Finding needles,
Yeah,
clean
I had a
needles.
needle in
and shit.
prison. I must have sharpened that thing on the floor like for 2
Oh
years,
man,
bro.
it'll be like this, and you're pushing it.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
I
With
find
a
me a
chapone
piece
on
of
there.
sandpaper from work crew and fucking sharpen that thing.
That's why workers need it, bro.
You feel the pop when it goes through your arm. Fuck.
Yeah, you have to.
Hey, drugs were real in prison, boy.
Yeah. Good times, huh, Matt?
I mean, I guess.
The memories will last forever, brother.
Memories will thank God I'm sober.
Imagine if you have videos of that shit, bro.
Bro, if you had videos of me on meth, you'd ruin my life. If you had videos of any one of us on meth,
There's a hooker right now saying,
Yeah, I've heard about him tearing up his house.
bro,
you know
I
what
was
I mean?
Tim the
doing all
Tool Man
kind of
Tweaker
crazy
Taylor
shit.
and some boxers and a tool belt. I had a headlamp on.
Jesus,
Come on.
bro. What were you looking for? The bug? What was there?
I have no idea.
You just know
I thought I was improving my mother's mansion, and I ruined it.
And you're fucking going to town on it.
Bro, I had a bandsaw going at 3 a.m. My neighbors were calling my mom on the Nextdoor app
He's not
religiously.
lying. I didn't believe him before, but I
Bro,
found out it's all
mom and
true.
dad secluded themselves in the office downstairs with the dogs for months.
Oh, Jesus, bro.
When I was not, I mean, thank God I'm sober because I was
Yeah,
a
for
monster.
sure,
I was
sure.
a monster.
Yeah, and the thing is, there is going back, but there's not, because if you go back, you're going back.
Well, you know what's funny? I was talking to someone the other day, and I was like, dude, imagine if my life got so fucked up today and I wanted to use drugs. I couldn't even if I wanted to because there is no more speed. There's no more real crystal meth. Everything is fentanyl based. I'm not a downer. I don't do meth.
Nah.
Only time I did heroin was when I've been awake for 3 weeks and I've been carrying.
I'm sure you can get some good quality meth
Yeah,
somewhere.
if you go to Mexico, you ain't gonna find it on our streets. All these weirdos are fucking doing that fentanyl shit.
What, they're putting it in there, bro. Somebody's got to be putting it in there.
It's just a good thing because even if my life went to shit, I couldn't relapse. So that's good.
Well, they say that the fentanyl is like 100 times more addicting, is what it is, and that's
it's an instantaneous addiction. Meth takes you a while to get addicted to.
Fentanyl ain't no joke.
Well, I know a couple people that smoked meth first time and they were fucking blasted off, bro. That was.
Yeah, I never smoked it. I injected it.
You never smoked it, bro?
No, I never smoked it.
Yeah, I've never smoked.
I like to say I do real drugs. My bad. Once you do a needle, nothing is the same anymore.
Meth, bro. That's like meth's already like a super drug.
Gil, I don't want to scare you, but you do a shot of meth with the needle, your pants come off.
Oh, no.
My homeboy's dad dragged a dead coyote home.
What the fuck you doing a pine? What's the pine cone for? Oh, pine tree.
Burn that coyote.
Oh, shit. Yeah, the meth files, bro.
Hey, meth is some...
I'm scared of tweakers. I don't give a fuck about
I did some
anything else,
crazy
but tweakers,
shit. I did something. Man.
Yeah, there you go. We could be sitting here and this dude tweaked out and he's thinking we're going to get him, so he's going to get us first. We don't even know.
Meth is a paranoia that I get ready for you.
Well, yeah, once you've passed that thing, and that's how you get. I know guys like that.
Yeah.
You'll do one, and that's it.
There's no going back.
Yeah.
Yeah, like everybody's an enemy. Everybody's out to get
an
them.
enemy. Everybody.
That's gotta be like one of the worst things you can do in jail, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Honest truth, I only did meth once in my life.
Well, we had a rule. White boys had a rule, no meth on the yard because of that paranoia.
Yeah.
It would cause us to fight each other.
They be calling it queer juice in there.
Yeah.
That too. That was the original 70s stuff right there, bro.
Yeah.
Let me see what we got. Hot rails with
What's a hot rail?
They're going back and reminiscing.
It's where you heat it up and you...
Sniff it?
Yeah, but you like... I don't know how to explain it. It's something like that.
Are you smoke it off a tinfoil?
It's like... No, you snort it, you melt it.
You warm.
You get it, you warm it, melt it, and you snort it through the tube.
But
so it goes
nice
through
and warm.
Yeah, but it's really warm and it gets you high as fuck. I mean, I've never done it.
It's a nice hot rail, bro. All right, let's get this folk out real quick. Yeah. Hotline.
Gill, estoy dando vuelta, güey. Es Chava.
Hey, what's up, Chava? What you got?
I'm doing another one. Hey, I've seen a clip of Kamala Man that just really, it's another fact why to not vote against this female.
All right.
She was talking about Jimmy Carter can vote early, so can you guys. And they showed a clip of Jimmy Carter currently.
Bro.
It's so disrespectful to the elderly, like the older generation. Like,
wait, what did she? I voted early. What's wrong with that?
No, but she said I'm voting or get out there and vote early. If Jimmy Carter could do it, so can you. And Jimmy Carter's dead on his fucking wheelchair, bro.
He's hella old. He can't,
He didn't
he's
vote.
100. This man is 100 years old. Been married to the same female his whole life, and he's sitting there in a medical induced chair.
And he voted. He didn't vote.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's been in hospice for I don't know how many months, bro. He just won't croak.
Hospice for months.
Let me guess. They're gonna forge his vote.
Jimmy Carter.
They're gonna forge his vote.
No, it was not. I saw that too. I was like, dude, why would you even put this picture up there?
They got his hand and was like, here you go, check that.
No, dude, you could tell the guy's like he's checked out.
He's on his last leg, literally.
But that'll tell you how desperate they are. Yeah, thank you, Chris.
Yeah.
I can see that picture.
It's crazy.
And Gill, it's like that exactly reminds me of my grandpa in his last year. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we were by his side. And to sit here and say, oh, if he can do it, you can do it too. And then she's cackling and laughing about this.
And no,
it's not bueno. Está feo, It's like this, lady.
Come on, dog.
Yeah, show him up. Watch, he's gonna show it to you right now.
Oh man, really?
Yeah, bro.
Is that him?
Yeah, that's Jimmy Carter. Look at that, dude.
Come on.
Come on. Why would you even? Oh, that looks like.
Why would you even use that as a reference,
That's
bro?
so inappropriate,
come
bro.
on.
That's how.
And Trump wouldn't do that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely not.
I don't know. One thing I don't understand with her is
that's inappropriate, dude.
She
That's inappropriate.
She never will. If you ask her a question, she ain't gonna answer. She babbles on the same shit every time, and I don't know how people
Yellow.
think that that's an answer and that it's good. Even without all the little bullshit, disrespectful things they do, like you can't get any sort of substance from this chick.
I like it. I mean, I
Gil,
like it.
I don't know.
Gil told me last time I don't do brown. My
Go
skin
for
color.
that. I don't know.
Brown's tough on me, bro. Brown's tough on me, bro.
Yeah.
I blend into it. Look, I got no shirt on.
You
fool.
disappear.
Yeah.
Nipples.
Oh, mustard ass
Nice.
shirt on.
Yeah.
Give me that angle,
that's
Chris.
tight.
Tight, bro. Look, you can see through it.
For Day of the Dead. That's the Day of the Dead one.
Pretty
right
gangster,
there.
you can see through it, Chris.
Yeah, because of the green.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the green, huh? What this guy right here?
Gil, y la otra cosa, están practicando los jóvenes, dude, like the young people right now, man, and it is so hard, bro. They're uptick in la cultura, like the gang culture, bro. Right, at least where I'm at up here in the north area, bro.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
It's so hard to reset because I think like the abuelos, like our grandparents, there's a disconnect now from my generation. Like I said, I'm in my older 30s, upper 30s. My grandparents raised me. Like my mom was at work, blah blah blah. Pops in another country. My grandparents were home base, safe zone, and now there's a lot of disconnect with a lot of our homeboys and homegirls, you know, from their grandparents, and it is extremely difficult. And I think that's one reason why more of our youngsters are, you know what I mean, in the fraternity of their barrio, you know what I mean? And, you know, and so there definitely is, bro, like I've seen an uptick, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
there definitely
my
is.
youngsters and the youth. And I think it's that older knowledge that the grandparents held or kept at least in their own safety of their home. Like, hey, this is what flies. This is what doesn't fly. Don't go rob. I'll give you $20, mijo. You know,
Family as a
need it?
whole. Family as a whole.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
You
Here's
know?
a 20. Here's a 10. Yes, yes. Sorry, you can't buy those shoes, mijo. Those are $100 J's. But we're gonna buy you these $55 ones for your basketball game. Like the grandparents are now more absent, you know. But you know, I think that's for some, not all. But we do see a lot of our youth
For sure.
not having that connect, and I think that's one reason why están en la calle más, you know, with
Need
the
more
homeboys
guidance.
that-
They need more guidance.
It
homie.
helps,
more
it helps to
guidance.
keep a kid
More
on the
guidance.
straight and narrow.
All right, Big Chava, we're about to go out of here pretty soon. Appreciate the call again, Cardal.
From the south to the north, it's all the same, man. It's all, you know what I mean? Need that guidance.
Much
That's
love,
it.
boy. Appreciate you, player.
Gracias, homeboy.
But I definitely see like an uptick in all that. Like the internet now, everybody's gangbanging, bro.
Did you see the video? There's a video someone posted on Instagram. They're interviewing these kids from West Side Reseda.
I saw it.
Where they're talking about their outfits, and
saw
every
it.
other word is the N word.
Yeah.
They have the broccoli hair
Yes.
everywhere. And they're like, this, and like, they're walking around with sweaters with pink teddy bears and their skinny jeans, and they're like, yeah, I'm from the hood, this West. And I'm like, the West Siders that I remember at Reseda's, they're jumping in their graves right now.
Well, people
this new culture of the look, the way we talk, it's foreign to me.
You know what?
I can't even understand
it's
it.
a trip because like the generation before us was probably looking at us like these kids don't know what the fuck they're doing now, and now we do it to the next. Times change.
What's
It's
good,
weird, whether
homeboy?
we agree with it or not, I don't agree with it. But
What's cracking? Talk to us. Where you calling from?
I'm calling from up here, Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz. What's going on?
Do you think? What do you think Elon Musk and Donald Trump are being all compadres? Do you think that?
It is
Do
good
you
business.
think that they want to buy like a lot of land, like these rich people, so that we won't own houses?
No,
I think it's just business.
I think what it is they're both like
on the same page.
Yeah, they're both on the same page. To me, they're both patriots that want what's best for the country, where a lot of other politicians want what's best for their pocketbook. Elon Musk does not need any more money, so he's definitely not doing it for the money.
Doesn't he live in like a $40,000 home?
If anything that he's doing, he's actually messing with his money by endorsing Trump, but he don't give an F, so he's sitting here and doing it.
As a matter of fact, when I was driving here right now, I was watching Elon Musk on Joe Rogan.
On Rogan.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Joe Rogan asked him like, why you fuck with Trump so much? And he said that there was some dinner a while ago where it was like a roast, and that everybody was on Trump, and that he felt bad for him, right? And he felt like he was being picked on. And then so he started like paying more attention to him. And then when it came to his policies, well, he was a Democrat. So with all this woke stuff, it pushed him away. You know,
Same
just
here.
like it did me. 'Cause
Same here.
I grew up hating Republican.
Right,
You
yeah.
know, but this woke shit, you know, I have a young son, and I don't want them teaching him how to suck dick in school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Right.
I can't go with that shit. You know what I mean? Like that's
No, but it's a
fucking
reality.
crazy.
That's a
It's
reality.
facts,
Yeah.
homie.
And
It's
these
facts.
people are pushing this shit, and I can't go with that.
I'm
you
not
know?
down with that. Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
down with that.
that's crazy, you know. So I think he's seen that type of thing and said, you know what, let me help this dude because when he was actually saying if he loses, our democracy's gone forever, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not even going to go into all the reasons he was saying that, but that's what he was saying, you know. And
Trip out on this. Remember that Trump used to tweet a lot, and then Elon Musk bought tweet, and then he was able to go into tweet again Donald Trump. So now now they're all compadres. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh shit. You know what I mean?
Well, he bought it because they were censored. I mean, they censor anything that is conservative, anything that's liberal. They don't care. You can see it on Instagram too. Instagram. You can do whatever you want if you're on some woke leftist stuff. If you're on the right, they definitely censor you. And that Elon Musk was the wrong person to mess with. He's like, all right, you want to censor me? I'm gonna buy your place. And sure enough, he bought it. So I think it's a good thing, and especially if he gives Musk the position that he said he wants to make, a position where Elon Musk is actually going in there and using his computers and algorithms to find out where the money's going, where the waste is going in America. And there's a lot of waste, and I guarantee there's a lot of politicians that don't want Musk in there to see all the money being blown away in the United States that we're paying for as taxpayers.
I think he'll do good.
I think he'll do good too.
He gets into like some sort of cabinet position.
Also, if you don't get fired, Trump fire you quick.
Yeah. It's all business. Then he used to hate that president that used to fly rockets, and he's hanging out with the guy that flies rockets too. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what I was thinking. They're both businessmen. They both know what they're doing, and they both have a vision, so that they kind of are drawn together. Did he move all of his stuff out of Hawthorne already? He's going to Texas.
Most of it's in Texas already. Yeah,
damn, he's quick. Yeah, he said, "Fuck that! You're going to do this. I'm out."
Taxes and regulations.
He got that money.
And I think he's moving all of his employees.
He's got that FU money, bro.
He's taking all of his employees.
Got that FU money.
I read a thing where I think he owns like a $40,000 home. He drives an average car. He's not driving a Hummer.
I just seen a thing where he spent like $35 million he has 11 kids or something for a compound for all of them.
Oh, really? But what I'm saying is, I heard he lives real frugal.
What matters
He's not
is
like
if he helps get things
doubt
better.
that, bro.
That's all that matters to me.
Nah, hell no. Richest
What's
man
the
in the
other
world.
guy? There's another guy that's like the
guy
most
from Amazon.
Is that him where he drives a
Bezos.
Camry? He drives like a 1998
Don't
Camry.
believe that. Don't believe that.
That's not true.
It's all a show, bro. It's all a show for the cameras. Hey, caller, you got anything else?
Yeah, another thing. Do you think Boo Boo's beer will ever go electric?
His beard will go electric.
Yeah, he's gonna put a solar panel on top of Boo Boo's head, bro. Later, caller.
Rato.
He said Boo Boo's beard gonna go electric. You know what? I can say though that with my little homies, they don't dress like that, bro. I was with them yesterday.
My homies don't either. I've paid attention. They don't. No. I think it takes a certain group to have that look.
But it's the internet too. The internet's making a lot of like those guys.
Yeah, but do you remember growing up? Common sense has to be like. I remember being like, I don't care if that's a style. That shit looks gay. Pajama pants and broccoli hair. How could you even remotely think that looks cool?
I'm surprised like their homies let those guys.
Yeah.
That's representing.
If I did that, I remember my homeboy Boyer Chubbs would have fucked me up until I put some fucking a fucking Stafford white T-shirt and some Frisco Benz on. Show up in some Crocs and some fucking pajama pants on the block.
Yeah, fools be funny. I saw these guys. They did a hood vlog over here in North Hollywood. Remember WAG? Whitsett Avenue Gangsters.
Oh, Whitsett Avenue. Are they Crips?
Yeah, the Crips. Oh, they. I haven't seen hits from that. Yeah, I haven't.
Now they got swallowed up. They're a part of OVG now.
No, trip out. They did a hood vlog, and I'm like, wait a minute, I know this place. I know that place. Like I go to these places.
Right by the park right there.
So Whitsett and like Victory.
Well, we do the backpack giveaway at that one of those parks, right? And I told one of my boys, I'm picking him up from work right there. I said, no wonder I saw that hit up. It's like these guys went over there, hit up. And walked around the whole area. I said, "This is our hood. We've been patrolling this."
Prior to the vlog?
Yeah, and I'm like, listen, no disrespect, but I mean, you guys ain't.
It's not like you ain't about that anymore.
Yeah, nobody's like that out here. Like I was like, I haven't seen like even writing for that for years, bro. But then you come out the internet and you become an everybody killer. You've been fucking, he was dissing all kind of hoods, and I was like, damn.
The internet lets you do anything you want to do.
Yeah, you can front.
I think he dissed locals, right?
He dissed the locals.
Ali locals?
No, Hollywood locals. They did because right there were there.
Isn't it by that old? Used to be the miniature golf place right there.
Yeah, that's
the other side.
But it's the other side of the park.
Yeah, they were on the other side. That's why when they were walking on this side, I was like, damn.
Okay.
But that makes sense. So they go hit up, and they need some better hit up skills, bro. Like major. But yeah, in that whole area, just off the top of my head, you got no Hollywood locals, you got MS, you got Alley locals.
Alley locals right there on
that area is hot, bro. That's when I seen these guys talking like this.
And Van Owen, isn't Van Owen down the block too? Around it?
Van Owen's a little bit more down. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. But they're supposed to be on Van Owen and Whitsett, but I was like,
that's what I thought. I thought it was Van Owen and Whitsett.
No, that's where the guys from WAG would be.
Yeah,
I know it was somewhere there.
Because that's where
the miniature. Yeah,
the part I watched it for about 5 minutes, and I think they were at Sherman Way and Whitsett.
They went all
those apartments right there.
I didn't watch the whole thing though.
So I know that they've been swallowed up by the OVGs now. They're a part of OVG from what I heard.
Oh no, they were acting like they run the valley over here. Oh yeah.
They were doing the damn thing.
one block right in the valley right there. Man.
Oh no, they walked around everywhere, bro. They made it seem like.
Well, they didn't walk towards North Hollywood or Vineland, or they didn't walk.
But I was just tripping out like, damn, like the internet's just fucking
Matter of fact, you know where I was the other day? I stopped at the liquor store right there by 18 on Lancaster. Boy, that shit's cracking right there.
Oh yeah, right there by the swap meet.
I'm not gonna lie, I was extremely uncomfortable.
By the swap meet.
And I'm a big ass white boy.
I went to that.
I was extremely uncomfortable. There was about 20 dudes out there.
Yeah,
I was not comfortable.
I won't go to that liquor store, bro. Like even to this day.
Yeah, just go to the next one, man.
Yeah, there's still certain liquor stores.
Sometimes
I forget, and I'm like, I'm a big ass white boy.
I'm a big ass.
I pull up, be like your friend.
I pull up my Jeep and I get out. And I'm like, there's like 20 18-speeders right here. Like,
yeah, full.
And they're looking at me like it's 94. I felt like it was 1994. Now, they are not wearing Crocs with Edgar hair. They were fully attired in some gangster shit, too.
I definitely, like, that liquor store, I'm not going to go. I'm not even going to go, like, to the Milan and Sherman. There's, like, certain liquor stores I'm just, no, homie, I will stay away. It's just.
I saw that. I don't know
what's that.
Matt, I'm in brown face. What does that mean?
That's I don't know.
Comes from someone with not even a profile picture, so I will ignore you.
Yeah, the OG Moses. Yeah, they even brought up. Yeah, they even said Radford right there. They're like, dude, they were saying, I was like, they were like busting ears, the guys from Wang. And I was like, come on, fool, like really, homie?
Hey, they're getting on the map. They're trying.
Yeah, I guess
2024.
You gotta get on the map. You gotta get on the map.
On the internet.
And it kind of reminds me, there was this Crip guys who did the same thing, and they came out there But that one, all kind of Crips came out and did videos like, "Ooh, you guys ain't that. Like, come on, stop it."
Yeah.
I forgot which hood it was, but it was the same thing. And when I saw those guys, like,
but a lot of people, like, they portray what they're not. Like what we were talking about.
Well,
earlier,
on the other spectrum, on the opposite end of the valley, in the West Valley, OVGs are, from what I understand, they're the only force that Canoga has problems with out there. Oh. They go at it with Canoga pretty rough.
What does that stand for?
Original Valley Gangsters. They used to be in Pacoima, but they spread out.
No, they used to be in Spo.
Did they really?
Then
okay, well then they moved to Pacoima. Now they're in Lakeview Terrace, and they're also.
Are they S's or are they brothers?
No, they're Crips.
They're Crips. Okay.
But yeah, that's like in the valley. We only got a couple real gangs that you got Pyru and you got OVGs.
They weren't Bloods or
Pyrus were next to us. We got along with them.
Yeah, originally they weren't Crips. They were original.
They were just OVGs. Yeah, then they became neighbors. Then they became Crips.
And then younger ones started becoming Crips.
But they go at it with Canoga in the West Valley, so they're a thing over there.
No, I could see that. But yeah, but those guys were even dissing the Pyrus and everybody, bro. I was like, damn, this.
Yeah, the one thing I like about them Pyrus, though, they stay in there. They're right there in the projects. You're not getting away from them right there. We grew up right next to them.
No, they're in the Noms. That's where they're at.
Yeah, they're in the back of the Noms.
Projects, they're in the Noms.
Yeah, they're in the back of the Noms right there on the
Van Nuys apartments, the Pierce apartments.
Yeah, but they'd be cracking over there too. Everywhere.
No, those projects will always crack.
I don't think they do as much as before. I think you go nowadays.
No, but it's still cracking. I wouldn't want to go there.
I think a lot of projects nowadays are kind of
like we said earlier. Get your shit and get the fuck out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, get your shit and get out. Yeah.
All right, Playboy. So we're gonna start wrapping this bad boy up. You could have brought a whole case of water instead of bringing this, bro. Like,
well, you didn't like it?
It tasted great.
I told you. See,
it tasted great. It tasted great. So tomorrow is
Viking water.
Tomorrow is the big day.
Vote, please get out there and vote.
I
brought my America hat for a reason.
That's a badass hat too.
Like that?
I like that, bro. I like that. Yeah. Get out there and vote, man. Whether you want to take the advice that we're giving you here, take it. And if you don't, I'm not gonna hurt my feelings, but at least get out and vote. Don't be that person that talks all that crap next week.
Yeah.
Did you vote? No, it doesn't matter. It does matter. It does matter.
It does, but
the minute I found out I can vote,
it's hard to see how your one vote would matter.
You know what I mean? I found out I can vote as being a felon, I jumped on it ASAP.
Yeah, I thought I couldn't vote for a long time.
I thought the same thing.
My homeboy Troy told me vote. I did it.
If you're a felon, you can vote. You can't be on parole or probation. I think it is. But if you're off papers, you can absolutely vote. So with that, homie, we are out.
Shout out to everybody at the shop. Eric, Joe, Guillermo.
Shout out to the Moonshine Bandits. I just dropped
Shout
a
out
new
to my
video.
son Mateo.
The Moonshine Bandits.
Moonshine Bandits. I got a new
All the
video
homies
coming
from
out.
the
Check it out.
I like the name, bro. The Moonshine Bandits. Homie.
Moonshine Bandits.
Moonshine Bandits.
Borrachos.
Man, SoCal,
SoCal
Tattoo,
Tattoo, that's
baby.
what I'm talking about.
SoCal Tattoo. Go check them out. What city you guys in from?
Tarzana.
In Tarzana. There you go. And with that, people, we are out. Go out and vote. Go Trompito.
Go out and vote.